Hey everyone, it's Thursday, which means it's time for more Final Fantasy XIV today. Let's get my keyboard up here so I don't forget. Also, as a note, for those who look below the stream itself, I've also joined a streamer team. Finally, I've joined Team Eldenwood, which is a group of 30 plus VTubers, and that's the main thing. They're basically very positive, very encouraging people. Basically, don't. Hi, my brain's failing on me today. Can you tell? I am bad at words. I have the spiel down under the panels. I'm sorry, my brain is bad at wordings, but still, yeah. Anyway, yeah. Hey, Giggler, hope you're doing well, and thank you again for subbing for us, on Tuesday. And, there we go.
I'm a little sad nobody picked up on the pilot clan being because I'm trying to do calls.
I'm sad I didn't pick up on it now.
I don't know why, but for some reason, my brain feels like that would work better if you tried to be an air traffic controller.
It's not awful.
Yeah,
but
it works.
What does an air traffic controller look like, other than just
a pilot without the hat?
A pilot without the hat. Also, like
shirt and tie, yeah.
I was going to say, I thought it was literally just generic white collar office outfit. I wish you luck with your
reclears. Slightly more fancy looking because it will be a uniform, but also 17 empty energy drinks, one crazy looking eye, and disheveled hair.
You forgot the Costco size supply of Tums.
Yep. I know
and Prilosect probably, and whatever generic Prilosect is called.
I know somebody who was an air traffic control person.
Go ahead and...
I'm not sure they're still alive. I say half jokingly. That was the most overworked and constantly stressed out person I've ever known. And I'm usually pretty stressed out, so.
Do you guys need anything for the earlier floors?
It's just a huge amount of constant, massive responsibility data management.
Going to end up doing a DREX with Chief here, a Chief subbing for us on healer, just trying to figure things out.
Yeah, it's raid calling.
Pretty much.
Man, there are some YouTube shorts that I've gotten of just random air traffic controller things that have gone on. Some of them are, I'm glad I am unaware of this normally happening. Other times, I enjoy it when it's the pilot accidentally sends over the main line of it's X temperature. Welcome to wherever they've landed, and so they immediately say, "All right, boys, roast them," because he sent it over the main line, not the internal plane line. And it seems to just be, fun, like jovial, basic. Oh, hey, what was the temperature? Oh, wow, how long are you staying here? I don't know.
There was a while ago.
Oh, yeah, let me get you that, Chief.
I think it might have been one of y'all who actually linked it. It may have been Idle Drifters, but I was linked to a small collection of videos in short from a guy who he and his like in his group of gamers. He was an actual air traffic control guy, but what he did was they did a multiplayer Microsoft Flight Simulator thing, and he would sit in the air traffic control thing and handle all the nonsense going on like an open Microsoft Flight Sim server. It was pretty good.
Honestly, that could just be in, like, yeah, it sounds like busy work, but also can sound like it's fun because it's, alright, let's manage you herd of cats.
Well, not only that, you get all the catharsis of doing your job, but when someone else fucks up, it's not a traumatic loss of life. It's hilarious as shit. It takes all of the thing out of the job that you hate and makes it like Candy Crush equivalents.
And you know, also it's great when he gets a call in and he's like, all right, this is, flight so whatever number, I'm gonna be doing a vertical in front of the tower, and he looks out, it's a hot air balloon.
I mean, they're not wrong.
Oh, you want me to try to fish next week too?
Are you out?
No, taxi.
Yes, it's just safer to have backups.
I will do my best when I am free from obligation.
Thank you.
I just wanted to make sure if you wanted me to handle it or if you wanted to do your 2 or I don't know.
I'm still going to try to do the 2, but as I'm
Unless
learning,
life happens.
Yeah, like so far every time it's been, oh hey, I should have, oh, here's a meeting. Oh, here's a meeting that's lasting until 6 o'clock.
Are you needing drops or are you needing upgrades?
Drops.
Hmm.
Shoes and I think it's both shoes and hat. I need to double check.
Okay. I am nosy curious, not...
Oh yeah. No, like I think I need to check how many pages I have as well. I think like 3 more clears and I could just buy the stuff with pages.
It's for your main set?
No.
Paladin.
Paladin.
No, not
Okay.
even Paladin. It's
Oh,
for,
wow, you're on Dancer?
yeah, no, Paladin's got all theirs. Paladin is as geared, with the exception of upgrades, as Scholar is right now.
Wow. Nice.
Well, and
Yeah.
weapon, but like I don't care about the 720 weapon.
Yeah, you are head feet on Dancer.
I was to say, how are you? How'd you fall behind? Or did I just get lucky? Because I know I only need one thing. I need one more twine and I'm literally done.
A lot of people are at that spot.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, no, and it's not... I need stuff for alts from 3. I don't need anything for main from 3. And, well, again, weapon, but that's a... I think me and Frosty might be low men on the totem pole for that.
I would give it to Frosty before a Scholar. But that's just
I would give it
strictly...
to healers before tanks.
Yes. I do agree with that.
Chief, you should have gotten the invite, by the way.
Especially with what they've decided to make the healers deal with.
The same thing they always do?
It's the
No,
same thing
no,
they
I
always
mean,
do,
there's
but...
less bleeds, there's less...
Yeah, no, this is overall, with the 3S was a pain in the ass to heal because it had, it was, hey, here's 200,000 to 300,000 damage across these multiple hits.
Hey, Chief.
Hey, Chief.
Hello.
There's no bleeds, there's no white holes. There's no DPS getting hit with a tank buster or a tank buster light. There's
For what
there's
now?
AoE heal, the healing being easier this tier than it has in previous expansions,
Oh, okay.
and there's
You mean-
more tools.
I feel like the main heal check for this expansion is Fuse Field and Ion Cannons.
And both of those are spam AoE and laugh. Like,
Yeah.
there's nothing specific you have to do. You don't have to worry about a single person getting a little more. Other than tanks who always have that.
And amusingly, like, the thing that I found the hardest for healing, to be fair, is Electro Edge 2, just because we're moving so much. And similarly, on M3, it's the Bombardian Special and the Fuser
Barrage.
Foe.
Ah, okay.
Alright, that's fair. Like, my perception of the only time I noticed there's a healing problem, and this is why I'm not a healer, and thank you for correcting me, is like, it feels like it's rougher, because the thing that's a little bit rougher is there are more points that aren't body checks that look like you can recover, and then it all falls apart because there's like a weakness during, you know, brutal impact immediately after something else.
To be fair, that's just learning triage mode, which, unfortunately, outside of top and T, outside of Ultimates, I was not allowed to triage mode last expansion.
Nope.
This expansion, I'm allowed to triage mode again, and I'm glad for it.
You know what? That's probably what it is I've noticed that there's triage going on when previously it was just like, well, we're all fucking dead.
Yep. Tired wipe.
Okay.
There's definitely much more recovery in this raid too.
And I'm glad for
Like,
that, too.
possibility.
I'd say it's actually the same amount of possibility to recovery. Especially if a healer goes down. But if a healer doesn't go down, you're leaving somebody dead long enough that you might not have the DPS later.
Yep. But there is at least recovery in terms of learning mechanics.
Yeah, there's prog recovery,
get...
but there's not clear recovery, if that makes sense. And, like, that's good overall for making the learning experience better, but they just made it so that overwhelming damage is the body check, not, oh, you know you're done. Now you have to wait and see all the way to the end. Did your hiccups mess it up? Which...
Yeah.
I don't like the body
saying.
checks because I'd like to see more and I'd like to learn more, but I can understand the other side of it. However, this is better.
Mm-hmm. Like, to be fair, in general as well, when we go through a fight, I just honestly take a look at when we're at an X minute mark. I need to stop getting hit by this. When we're at an X minute mark of, okay, well, what percent are we at? Are we 2 minutes into the fight? We should be at least 20. He should be at least 20% dead. That technically gives us a half minute to a full minute of a buffer as well, because the fights are always about 10.5 to 11 minutes.
That is the way that
All of them except for 4.
Mm-hmm. That is the way that wipe calls used to be done, in my experience in World of Warcraft, because it was kind of like that. It was like, when we were in Sunwell is the best example. Like, shit could go wrong in almost any of those fights, and it doesn't end the fight. Like, those fights were all about picking people off more than wiping the raid. And the raid leader would basically be looking at the boss's health and looking at how much triage had to happen. Now, obviously, there was very limited battle resist back then. I think we had like 3, so people just couldn't die. But basically, yeah, it was like, it was the entire thing was triage, because random people were getting shellacked left and right, but the tank was also getting slapped all the time. And then in some of the fights, it was just massive raid-wide stuff, which back in those days, there wasn't really good raid-wide healing. Most healing was single target or chain heal.
There were some okay options. Like, Priest.
Priest had some.
Yeah.
But basically what it came down to, though, was, like, when we were learning, we would always go all the way through the fight. When we were working on clears, because fucking consumables were expensive. There literally was like, did somebody go down and was the boss's health at 80% at this time? Wipe.
Because it's before you used your
before we used like consumables and stuff like that. Yeah. And but that
Hey,
was
Leo,
also
thank you for the work.
because
Hope
this
you're
was
doing
the
well.
dark times when Blizzard thought it would be good to sit down and like figure out the mathematically perfect way to make a fight very difficult, which was very stupid, and I'm very glad they nerfed it, even though people complained about it. Fuck Muru, the worst experience of my life. But you know, you basically had one death in like the later half of Sunwell, and you could not meet the Enraged no matter what you did.
Yeah, I admit I never got to Sunwell. I had a computer problem while we were in Black Temple. It took me months before I finally got a working computer again, and in that time, the spell WoW had over me died until Cataclysm came, and I was convinced to go back into the game. I'm sorry, not Cataclysm, Lich King.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna kind of say you dodged a bullet. Like Sunwell's another one of those things where it's like old 40-man max. It's like they learned a lot about raid design, and the community learned a lot about managing raids. But Sunwell was definitely not an accessible raid experience. Very few groups were capable of clearing it, even after paring it down from 40 to 25 for that expansion. And it was like something like 10,000 golds of consumable to hit the even capability of killing the boss, and it also required group stacking. There were a lot of fights in Sunwell that were like, if you don't have like 3 people who can play this spec good, you literally can't clear the fight. Like Mass Dispel on fucking Muru.
Also, when you said 40, you meant of how they went from 40 to 25 for the entire expansion, though, right?
Yeah.
I'm not making my mistake this time.
Next 40, like, people have gone back and have realized it was mostly learn to play, although patchwork and a couple of other things were pretty egregious. Unnerfed Sunwell, I don't know if there's any private servers that have unnerfed Sunwell. Unnerfed Sunwell didn't last very long, because it was actually just bad. And they realized that less than like 0.1% of people going in there could even get anywhere. People cleared it when it was unnerfed, but it was like, I think, 2 guilds in the entire world. Brutalist was also pretty annoying.
I think that's the fastest I've seen that thing die.
Brutalist was just Patchwork Plus. A little bit more danger to the raid, but more or less your tanks stood in a little formation in front of the guy to eat cleaves, but also not, let meteor slashes hit the group. And other than that, the fight was, this boss enrages in 5 minutes and has 17 bajillion health. That's it. That's the fight. I hope you've got 10,000 gold worth of consumables and stacked hunters and warlocks.
Something's not working.
No. If you stack them, then they disappear when you get 4 in a row.
Okay, there we go. That's working now.
You gotta wait till it's fever mode.
What are we doing now?
Honestly, if you wanted to, we could maybe try doing a trials, but there's really not enough safe time to do much else.
I'm just chilling.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Admittedly, that is the one thing of starting an hour ahead of time with the stream is more of a, hey, get people in here, enjoy talking for a bit while we, get ready for raid.
It's the pregame show.
Yeah, basically.
Pre-gaming our giggles.
Yeah.
I have run with a group before that literally did start 30 minutes every single time. They had their start time 30 minutes ahead of when they actually start, literally so that all the giggles get out.
Oh, I thought you were going to say so that, people would then show up 10 to 15 minutes late and they could then actually run on time. No,
it was literally 30 minutes ahead of time so that everybody could get all the bullshit they wanted out of their system.
I'm sorry, since we were talking about WoW, another thing I'm really glad, I think this is still in WoW, but I'm honestly really appreciating it in here, is the lack of the corpse run.
Yes. That is an archaic thing. That is literally an EverQuest archaic thing that they just left in.
And it's my biggest problem was we wiped, which made it take an extra 5 to 10 minutes between pulls. All of the, we wiped early because Hallowed Ground didn't actually take. Now we have to wait for Hallowed Ground to go off a cooldown. Heaven's Word era.
Yep. What was it? If you were an AQ40 and you wiped in the last half of that dungeon, I'm not kidding, it was a 30-minute corpse run. It was bad. That place was way too big.
Yeah, and if I remember, was it a shared graveyard, or was one team's graveyard in the worst place?
Yeah, I think I don't remember if it's the Alliance or Horde graveyard was bad. It's been so long. I was Horde, but it was bad. Also, the trash would start respawning if you wiped a single time after Twin Emperors, and the trash took 2 fucking hours.
Yeah,
you got one pull every 3 hours against Cthulhu.
Yeah, I am okay with trash before a boss for Alexander normal and things like that. I don't want it in Savage because I remember it being like that of, this just is eating up time for not even being enjoyable.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's why they said they weren't going to put it in the Savage Alliance right thing for 7.1.
Yeah, well, the Savage Alliance is also just one boss. It's just Cloud of Darkness.
Yeah. They just mentioned that if they went forward with it anymore, that they would never put any trash pulls in it. Which is reasonable. Because Alliance raid trash pulls already go a little weird sometimes. Because people are not the smartest about things.
Yeah, I'll admit, I am not expecting... I know some people are thinking, oh great, finally, hard 24-man content. I am not expecting it to be hard 24-man content. I'm expecting it to be, you can't get carried, you can't carry 24 people through it with 4 people like you can in a lot of Alliance raids, but you still need at least 9 additional warm bodies to your core 15.
I mean, yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm now just remembering good old early days of Weeping City.
Heyman Cayman!
Hey, Cayman.
I was gonna say
those days. That was a good alliance in the early days.
Oh, it was. No, we were talking about it in regards to in 7.1 they are
Get some
releasing.
water.
Sure, Betrayer. In 7.1 they are releasing a.
Now Mega Man,
Uh,
attack.
Chaotic
course.
Alliance, dude.
yes. Basically, they're making Clouded Darkness Savage.
Yeah.
I have had
But I-
my water now, Betrayer, and you have beamed me in the head with Mega Man.
You remember all the heart attacks I used to give you on Ozma?
Yeah,
I remember.
I then remember similar other people doing the same thing to me on Proto Ozma, which is worse.
When I think about like WoW style raids and what I miss about them, like the more I think about it, it's like, you know, it really wasn't the trash that was. There was occasionally interesting trash in mini bosses. I think little mini bosses can be fun, but not with the way that they designed this game.
Well, okay, I will
The
argue.
problem wasn't trash. It's just I miss like being able to explore an incredibly detailed zone with your big group as you run through it. That was cool, but
Mhm.
that is expensive to do.
Yep. And I will argue against the mini boss thing in the sense of they have done a fun mini boss before. The problem is they replaced it with a boring one.
Yeah.
I miss the succubus.
The bet. Oh yeah. When I'm talking mini bosses though, like there weren't really many good ones in World of Warcraft. Instead, they usually just did memes like One Shot the Robot, which was really stupid.
They're
Like,
getting better at that.
Yeah, they are.
With
Here's
the
the
expert dungeon, like pre-boss mobs.
here's
Yeah,
the
most of
one
those
thing
are just. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, here is the one thing I will give trash in WoW, is that trash in WoW, there some of them were just okay, brain off, but there was enough sprinkled in. You have to do something special about this mob, or it will wreck you.
Yeah.
Which I'm
My-
okay. Sorry, you go ahead. Then I'll finish my thing.
My favorite way to do mini bosses was how WildStar did it, which is if you just don't care and you just want to get to the next boss in Prague, most of their mini bosses you could just walk in and smash them. However, if you wanted to work on gear and you were looking at over like long-term Prague and not super worried about clearing as fast as possible, every single mini boss, and sometimes they were different every week, like you sometimes didn't know which path you were going on. Every single mini boss had a set of challenges, and if you as a raid group made the fight a little bit more complicated deliberately and did those challenges, you got extra loot, and that was cool.
That's similar to D2, to Destiny. Like, you're clearing through the raid if you want extra loot from an encounter. There would be weekly challenges based off of which encounter it would be the challenge.
Yep.
And you could get an extra drop.
And some of them also were just fun. Like Venn Diagram of Power was my favorite one. There's this room, it's like a giant like power core room, and there's these three slowly rotating death walls. And the mini boss is actually three enemies and a bunch of little trash around them. And if you just take the enemies one at a time and beat them down, they're not hard. What they do is they put a field under them that doubles their damage, but also doubles the damage that they take. And so when you get them one at a time, you just let them put the field down, the tank pops cooldowns, and you blow it up. The thing is that your raid can also benefit from those fields. And so the challenge is to kite them around until you get all three mini bosses together. Have the tank move so that they make a Venn diagram with their field, and then the whole raid stacks in the tiny Venn diagram and cleaves the whole room down, doing a million damage a swing. It's pretty funny. But the thing is if you do the positioning wrong, The bosses will get like those buffs for like a second or two, and that will just make your tanks implode.
Fair enough. I was
Yeah,
gonna
it-
say,
The one issue with trying to do something like that in this game, admittedly, is the fact
Oh, this
of,
game can't do it.
well, it could potentially. The problem is more of the fact of, remember, you only have 8 people.
there's also only so many ways to resolve mechanics in this game. I feel like in some other games, it's much more of a you have a lot of ways that you can resolve a fight.
They had previously they did have points whereas you had more ways to solve it, but to be fair, people would figure out, oh wait, why do anything other than this strategy? This is what gives you the most uptime, or makes it the simplest, or makes it the safest. Or B, oh hey, we could do this mechanic, or you know what, why don't we just do this one thing that completely negates caring about the mechanic at all? Which we did all throughout Stormblood, which is one of the reasons why the body checks eventually started appearing.
I think body checks was the wrong way to handle that problem. To be fair, that's true of like any MMO. Like mechanic mitigation is something that happens no matter what. Unless you literally do what they're doing in Final Fantasy now, which is making it so there are no options and no choices.
Yeah, that's
Like,
But,
there are minor options, but a lot of the times, yeah, for a bunch of things, you kind of...
I mean, even Monster Hunter had this problem though. Like Monster Hunter World Iceborne, it got so popular, enough people played it. True Great Slash rotation became a thing for Great Sword wielders.
It's not the first time it's happened. Do you remember sleep bombing?
Yeah, you put enough people at something and they're going to optimize the fucking fun out of it. And
Yeah.
you either have to choose to be that person or ignore that person.
Well, and it especially, to be fair, happens in games like Monster Hunter or MMOs, whereas it's... you have to do the things a lot of times. Like, to be fair, Betrayer, correct me if I'm wrong, the, what the heck is it called? I need to find the name of the dungeon. The FF6 dungeon that showed up, in Stormblood.
Castrum Bania?
No, not Castrum. It was an expert one. It was, we went back to Aziz Law. It had Atmo weapon at the end.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
I know what one you're talking about. Yeah.
I just remember...
You're talking about
Fractal?
Yes, thank you.
Fractal Continuum, yeah.
Yeah, Fractal Hard. I just remember Betrayer of, eventually, it was because it was Final Fantasy VI themed mostly, but you figured out, hey, here's a way we can go through this in like 13 minutes.
I got it down to 11 and a half.
There you go. And to be fair, part of that was also because we were grinding tomestones, so we kind of had to run this stuff a lot.
I mean, yeah. With repetition comes optimization.
Optimization comes with it being a fetish.
No.
Fuck you, I'm allowed to have my own damn fetishes.
I was going to say, that's a you thing.
We don't keep them here.
Yeah. It's about me this time, Lim.
No,
I'm kind of the same way.
I will say we need to not look at this conversation. I would not look at this conversation in the light of repetition optimization, because that's not what you're trying to capture. You're not going to capture a moment of awe every time you do the same dungeon. That would be amazing. It's not going to happen. The moment of awe should be in the first 2 to 3 times you play it.
Or if you manage to discover a neat little thing after the fact.
Yeah.
I just thinking of Monster Hunter World again and optimization. And I remember before really even hearing about it, Rissa, who I used to, in Idle Drifters, used to play with a lot, he used the bow with his character in that game, and he found out real quickly that instead of doing like attack power setups and everything, he just built himself for endurance so that he could always be dodging and always be charging his bow, and figured out how to get MMO uptime with a bow, which was at the time considered a safe but low damage weapon, and was just absolutely shredding everything because that game is not meant for uptime.
Well, I was going to say, the other thing with the bow as well is it's supposed to eat your stamina, but it never properly did. It looked like your stamina went down, but you could always full charge your bow or constantly quick shot and dodge. Like, you basically had unlimited stamina with that thing.
There was a point where you would start running out and would have to wait and stuff if you didn't gear for it.
If that happened, I don't know when, because I never geared for that.
Fair
and
enough.
I never had it happen.
Yeah, but
I think it eventually got nerfed.
it might have. That might have been what it was. And then they released a set specifically for stamina. But all I know is like as soon as he
Good old
figured out
enrichment,
that he could maintain
jumping stuff.
complete uptime with the bow and never have to dodge, like not have to dodge or get out the way that everybody else did, all of a sudden he was killing monsters in 2 minutes because Monster Hunter was not designed with the idea that somebody could actually just put pressure on the enemies that long.
I really like World, and I really like what World did for the IP.
Oh yeah.
There is a reason that people talk about World and they don't talk about Iceborne, because Iceborne optimized the fun.
Yeah, it did. Iceborne, I played a little bit of Iceborne. I got to like that final area, and I was just like, Monster Hunter's not fun when everything kills you in one hit, and every single room or run is like, you have to have this set up, one feint, get kicked, things like that.
Well, it's not just Iceborne. Like, to be fair, it could be because, to be fair, the only times I really hear about Monster Hunter is in this group. So, take this with a grain of salt. I almost never hear anything about the one that came out after Iceborne, after the Iceborne expansion either.
Rise? Yeah,
Monster
no one
Hunter
talks
Rise.
about
No one talks about Rise because there's nothing to talk about.
It's an old Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
It's
There's not much
Monster
to it.
Hunter 5 basically. It's the old formula. There's a dog. That you have a dog.
It's not for the World players. Let's put it that way. Anybody who started playing in World, Rise isn't for you.
There's just really nothing to stand out about Rise is the thing.
I guess really the thing I'm trying to say is temper your expectations for the trial next week.
Oh yeah. I'm going in just to see if it's like a Monster Hunter. I didn't say Rise was bad, by the way. It just wasn't remarkable. It was Monster Hunter 5.
Rise is a perfectly fine Monster Hunter game.
Mhm.
But it is an old school Monster Hunter game.
It's a little more accessible than fucking Freedom Unite, but yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
but Freedom Unite was a fucking portable game. So, yeah.
okay, but so was a lot of them apparently in recent years before World.
But inherently, and this is funny because the portable games were made on the portable systems to be accessible. Inherently, portable Monster Hunter is less accessible than console Monster Hunter.
Well, that's way more true in the West. But the problem with Freedom Unite was just it was old. They were less precise about monster hitboxes and stuff.
Yeah, I should
You had
deal with
way
retainers.
more animation lock, and your character had
They're getting
far
me stuff
fewer
for script.
mobility options. And if a Plesioth decided to hip check somebody, everybody on the other side of the planet got hit by it because those hitboxes were terrible.
I think it was a limitation of the devices.
Yeah, that's what I mean by excessive. Like in terms of like playing, just getting and playing the game with people accessibility. That actually wasn't quite what I was talking about, but that's true too. I just mean
I think my statements still stand in both of those sentiments because the the devices it was on originally dictated all of those things.
Yeah, yeah, you're right.
You know, I will say actually on that note, I am glad that seems like they're I don't know if Rise had this or not. I think it didn't initially because it came out on PC well after the consoles, but that they're actually, you know, looking like they're going to do a simul release with actual crossplay out the gate.
I hope so.
I have been intentionally steering away from Wild's news because I want to keep it as much of a surprise for me as I can.
I am going 100% off of that graphic you sent me because that's all I know.
Yeah.
Live the truth, Canon.
Yep.
I want to like preserve some kind of like moments of discovery.
That sounds nice.
Yeah, doesn't it? Hard in 2024.
Look, for me, sometimes knowing the, hey, this is what's coming up here, isn't necessarily going to be the, oh, this is going to ruin it, versus the, okay, I don't know how to describe it.
No, and that's fair for you. And you haven't been playing Monster Hunter since 2004.
Oh, I wasn't even talking Monster Hunter. I was talking more generic sense in things like what I get from the live letters and whatnot, which is what Betrayer is, you know, humming and referencing with his noises.
I am leaning deeply into the fact that y'all keep telling me shit I don't want to know.
I know. I try to not, but sometimes you're just there when it slips out of my mouth.
Yeah, shit happens.
I just think that comes down to we enjoy games differently.
Mm-hmm. Like, to be fair, fucking Rogueflight, I have not hyped myself up for a game as much as I have hyped myself up for that thing in the last week. I have
watching your journey of hype over 3 days has been wild.
Yes, exactly. I have basically done. It's as though I've been waiting for this game for a year, and I only knew it existed last week.
I need you to know that it made me feel so much more like reasonable about how I do things watching you do that. Because that was insane how much you just. It was like you did a Coke. No, from the moment he launched that shit, you all weren't hearing the gasps and like excited utterances.
The game hit, the demo hit just right. It's hitting all the things I need out of my Star Fox-like game. I had high hopes for X Zodiac, but that game is stuck in early access hell right now. And this is coming, this came out today. I bought it. I'm playing it on Saturday on stream.
I don't want to say I got burned by Flight Suit Zero, but that was like, I've been waiting for both a mech game and a simulator for a long time, and when that came out, I was like, okay, this is actually kind of cool, but I didn't want fighting game reflexes in my flight simulator.
Yeah, like, honestly, I can deal with it a little bit, like, because this, honestly, this looks like I just need Gradius 5 reactions.
Yeah, Strike Suit Zero makes you in real time flip between basically playing TIE Fighter and then playing like a really fast-paced 3D Gundam fighting game. And the reaction speed isn't about you taking hits or surviving. It's you're the one thing in the universe protecting an absolutely unreasonably huge amount of stuff from a lot of enemies. And it's your ability to actually protect everything. Which requires you to be so fast. I just don't have the type of brain to handle that much like multitasking while also trying to fly a ship.
You might now.
I might actually go back and check it out. The last game I got really hyped for, most of the hype and all that stuff, nobody heard any of it. And that was for Visions of Mana, which I have been very happy with.
Hey, Betrayer, are you busy right now?
What's up?
I just bought a twine.
Cool.
Side note. Hey, so I went through, was doing transcriptions of a point res. I did LB1, and it healed for under 40,000.
Yeah.
They need to revive. They need
I
to do a
heal
one
for
was
more with my. You heal with more as well with your medical 1 than that does in the. It takes. I hate healing wind. I hate healing wind.
Percentage health is bad.
If it was 50 or 75% health, you know what? It would be okay. It's the fact it's less than 30% health.
25.
Make it to 25%.
It is.
But a heal over time that lasts for
I think
30
it's 25,
seconds.
or is it a flat potency instead? That 25 was just an average for last time.
It might be a flat potency, whereas it becomes an average. It becomes about that. But like, yeah, it's honestly, even with the heal over time, it's not worth the 3 GCDs it locks you for. It needs to be for how long it locks you down, and the cost of that resource. It really needs to do more.
Yeah, it needs to refill. It needs to refill MP.
Yeah.
That would work. That would be fine as well. I'd be. You know what? Have it do that. Have level 2 be a full heal, full MP for everyone who's alive, and clear everyone of res sickness. And then level 3 is raise everyone.
Res sickness, huh?
Yeah, and then level 3 is what it is now. Full heal, no res sickness.
That would actually give us like something to use LB for as like a prog mechanic. Getting
What if
rid of
LB1
sickness?
also removed like a suitable debuffs?
I don't
That'd be
want to
cool.
do it for that. To be fair, at that point, LB 1, 2, and 3 all have to do that.
Yeah. That would make it interesting.
My
At
own,
least I think.
it could.
It would
could,
also
it-
negate mechanics in T, though.
well, I don't know if you have LB 1 by that point anyway.
I think you do for throttle.
Okay, and admittedly, people have found another way to negate that mechanic. It's called ignore the Jagdalls and just beat him down before he does his first split pain.
I mean, yeah.
It's so disgusting
That's fair.
that's so doable now.
At least I was gonna say like the LB 1 and 2 for like
Have it deal with.
DPS isn't
Yeah, that-
really
that could
useful
work,
either.
Tall.
But
Also,
then I
hey,
thought
hope you're
about
doing
it. I went,
well.
no, it at least has a purpose in fucking dungeons of all things. But
I mean, yeah.
I'm pretty sure that the LB 1 and 2 for any DPS, even melee, works out to actually a loss on damage from the animation time.
Only for melee. For ranged, it can be higher because of number of target. It
Well, that's
scales with
different. That's
numbers of
AoE.
target. Well,
Yeah.
you said any DPS.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, against a boss.
Again, depends on number of targets. Because
Yeah.
let me tell you on Titan.
Boss.
Let me tell you
Singular.
on Titan Savage, hitting 3 targets with that LB2 was better than using the LB3 on melee.
That's true. No, and yeah, you're right. That actually was a very good use case for it.
Yeah, like you can't factor the ranged one in that in general because you're only using it if it's multi-target.
Yeah,
anyway.
you're right, and you're absolutely right. And I do need to consider the melee and ranged and caster LBs as completely separate entities.
And like for melee, I think you break even or come ahead with LB2. It
Depends on what melee.
Yeah.
Well, it depends more on where in your rotation you are, how much longer the fight's going to be, and things like that. You got your Revenge of Wicked Thunder? Nice, congrats,
It
Tom.
depends a lot on what melee as well, because of how many GCDs they're actually losing. Like, if it's a
Yeah.
monk, you're losing, on average, like, way more GCDs than,
Also,
say,
looks
a
like
2.5
ads,
dragoon.
the
Yep, a
pre-raid
dragoon can
ads are
just
going to
do
start
it.
in about 5
They're-
minutes,
yeah,
or 4
fine.
minutes, it looks like. But we're still waiting to
Like
form up.
Dragoon
So
and Reaper, as long as they're not in Shroud, they're all pretty decent. The slower ones, both Samurai and Monk would lose DPS for LBing.
yeah,
I
well,
lose full on Midares for doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was going to say, the other thing to factor in as well is, okay, do they have weakness? Because weakness doesn't
that's
affect
true.
the limit break, but it affects the rest of it.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
Like on paper, in
Congrats!
their
I'm
perfect
glad you
map
got your
that
first
they've
clear,
clearly
Tall.
designed around.
I don't
You
think
want
we'll get
your,
it today
You want
ourselves,
your
but
fast,
hopefully
pure
we will
damage
get there.
melee dude to never do it, and you want your
Hopefully we'll
buffing
get there
melee to do it
without
every
too
single
much
time.
longer.
There's actually a lineup for it on the balance somewhere,
Mm-hmm.
telling you the exact order of melee DPS of who should do it. And I don't actually think it's buffing wise. I actually think it's based on what they lose potency wise by doing it, and it's not
Oh yeah,
obvious.
there are definitely points in New Dragoon where I would not want to do it at all. I don't know where Ninja is these days. I know Ninja is fast, but they're not.
They're just as fast as they were.
Dragoon, Monk, and Ninja can all do it with about the
Yeah.
equivalent DPS loss, then Viper, then Samurai, then Reaper.
That doesn't surprise me about Reaper actually not wanting to ever do it. Reaper, it's not just Shroud. Reaper always
because
has things they're doing.
It's because they're nearly negative on.
They are
on whether-
negative.
They are
They're
negative on that
negative
gauge.
now.
Okay.
They are negative on gauge.
I couldn't remember if it was that they were or that they were a. If you do not play perfectly, you are negative, so you're basically negative.
The addition to the finisher after Communio officially made them negative.
Yep.
Yeah. And that is why, as fun as it was to run around and level Reaper, I very quickly realized I never want to do it in Savage.
Like, if I remember right, it's something like the 8th minute of the fight, you lose your odd minute in Shroud.
Yep.
Yeah, that sounds right.
And then you're basically full circle again. You have your 2 for even, and then you're back to having an odd, but like you completely lose it at that point.
You know what I find amusing is that because of the way that you have to adjust your rotations and whatnot in Ultimates, they probably don't have that problem almost ever, actually ever at all, now that I think of it. Yeah, in Ultimates.
In Ultimates, no, they won't.
No, they won't, because they can stockpile for downtime.
Yep. I actually don't do Red Mage properly, I say in air. I'm supposed to be mashing Manification on cooldown.
Yeah.
I don't. I just save it and just, lose a little bit every single time so it lines up with Burst. Literally for my own fucking sanity.
I
Yeah.
play a machinist, so I just shoot things. Make things explode.
Machinist doesn't have any choices.
I just press the buttons and they happen.
To be fair, the only hard thing that happens to Machinist this raid tier is
I could hide
intermission
this.
for M4. You will want to be using your barrel stabilizer and your wildfire whenever she's kicking us off the arena, and you either have to make the decision to get in as many GCDs under wildfire as you can before she does, or you have to hold it.
Well, that's an easy choice for me.
Yeah.
I would just say the amount of fucking buttons you have to press in exactly the right order super fast at the start of every single 2 minute is the hard part of
Oh
it.
yeah. No.
But my fingers
it's what
just
makes
don't
it
move
fun.
that fast.
Yeah, no, it's fun. It's not hard.
I say you play Dragoon. They have, like, in my opinion, Machinist had fewer, I thought, than what what old Dragoon had to go for.
What?
Dragoon still has a lot of buttons they have to press.
A lot.
But for Dragoon, it's really more about just making sure you hit the buttons instead of actually doing them exactly in the right order.
Yeah. Machinist has a lot of prio of like getting certain skills out before others.
Yep.
With like
Dragoon,
especially their tools. Like if a air
ads
anchor and a
are
drill are
about
up,
to start.
you're going
So,
to
and there
prioritize the
they
air
go.
anchor for the battery. And the
Thus, the
fact that you
Carbuncle
need to keep it on its
Battle
cooldown
Royale
as much
has
as
begun.
possible.
while we wait for Cayman to accept his invite
Drill
also.
Drill has charges, so it can float a little bit more, but
I'm really
much
glad that they,
more
honestly, I'm
clever.
glad they gave both Drill and Reassemble the charges to help you be able to be, let you have them float a little bit. I
Putting
like
charges
that.
on things, putting charges on a bunch of things actually like took a lot of pressure off a lot of shit. I would not enjoy Red Mage if acceleration didn't have charges.
I would have very little to do if Machinists didn't have charges.
Hey,
Oh, yeah.
Nethos, what if it was old acceleration? Do you know what I mean
Even
by
worse.
old? Do you know what I mean by old acceleration?
Maybe not.
Old acceleration was, I believe, either the next one or the next 3 big casts guarantee a proc, and that's all it did.
Yeah, it just guaranteed. It didn't make them.
Well, then I almost wouldn't care about it.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
actually
guaranteed
better.
Hey,
Hey,
Tom,
fire over sun.
congrats on winning the Battle Royale. At some point, I'm thinking of
I just
adjusting
think it's
some
funny
things
now
with the.
that acceleration is better than fucking triple cast.
Well, actually, I definitely am going to adjust some things with the carbuncles later,
mean-
but that's going to
Yeah.
be after I get a.
I press this button, and not only
at
do
some
I
point
get a
I need
600
I'm
potency
waiting for
thermonuclear
Kiwi's,
bomb, I still get
Kiwi's
my other
commissions to
spell
open
for
up again
free,
for a
which will give me dual
new
cast. Wait, no, acceleration doesn't. give
a
me dual
modified
cast, but it's-
overlay for my
it's
main
still better
game
than
thing.
triple cast.
It gives you that proc, which is important.
Yep.
Gives you the higher damage fast spell. It's also a free movement. Like-
That's mostly what I like it for.
Yep.
Oh, hey, Naren's still playing.
He pops on.
I'm honestly surprised because before it was he would play for like a month and then pop off.
Yeah, he's popping on this time.
I do wonder if part of it's because he can now
Did he
play
get a
with
house?
subs. He had a house before and then he lost it, apparently.
Well, yeah, but I can get it back.
I don't know if he got it back.
Oh,
but
right,
I do.
they turned off house demo, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but I do think that him being allowed access to our gardens and to the subs may have helped.
Oh, absolutely. It has
yeah.
gives them something to do.
On that note, Cayman,
Yeah, I'm calm.
I was gonna say I think I've sent you 6 now.
I've been in a glamour dresser, all right?
Oh, okay.
Fair.
You know what? That's fair. Also, welcome back, everyone.
We're not Halloweening today, right?
No, that's Tuesday and Thursday.
I'm just trying to set
I
up a-
guess I have to do that.
I mean,
course.
you don't
I'm good
have
now.
to. You can.
No, you do. It's mandated.
All right, here's what you do,
It's the
Nethos.
one good holiday.
That's
Your
fine.
cost-
I've actually got I've got like a list of prefabs to go through.
Oh, okay, because I was going to say, here's what you do, Nethos. You just glamour yourself into one of Rhoda's old glamours.
I will kill you.
I was gonna say I know better than that.
There you go. Glamour into one of Rhoda's glamours from any other game.
Especially Wildstar.
Especially Wildstar.
Got your back.
You could do Dragon's Nest.
That game didn't have
That's
glamours.
that's twice in a week, dude. Is everything okay?
Yeah.
Oh,
no.
he just perpetually wants to go back to Dragon's Nest.
It's not any weirder than me every now and then going, I want to play Ragnarok online. Wait, no, I
That
don't.
had to end up better than the beta for you to be this excited by it.
It's a pretty fun, like, turn your brain off game.
Nethos, here's the
pretty
thing
good.
I'll still give Ragnarok. Its music was way better than it had any right being.
No,
We
it was good.
rated
The
at
sound was
launch
good.
in that game. That was very rare for us back then.
Oh my god. I know the music I want to be listening to. Old school RuneScape. That's what I've been craving.
RuneScape is a game I just completely dodged.
Same.
Same, but the music was fun. Like, it had its, like, a whole vibe.
I still say the game I'm most glad I dodged, because nobody would ever know me, and I would be still playing it probably to this day. Is Eve. Yeah.
I don't know. I've since learned some things of how big a jerks the developers apparently are.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I'll link you later. It's slightly disheartening, but it's not like... It's not what some of the rest of the game industry has been.
Is it
They
teleport?
didn't blow up a children's hospital, all right?
Yes, correct.
Or teleport like 2,000 accounts to space, bugging their characters and telling
No,
them
no.
about themselves?
I'll just link you the story later. It'll just be easier to link it than try to describe, because I butchered stories all the time.
Oh, I was talking about Star Wars Galaxies.
War story.
Oh, I didn't realize you were actually referencing something.
Oh yeah, no, it was bad.
If one needs wings, one
Oh,
needs
Rude, you keep on stealing aggro. That's what's going on.
I need to have aggro in case Hillary dies.
I would rather not die.
Oh, I guess. I don't know.
No, it was the why the heck are you taking damage? You shouldn't be taking damage. What's going on? I need to pay attention to more now.
In, back.
I've got a order for that.
Supporter eating it. Far north. Fuck her up.
She
Gotta
refused to
remember
eat.
that dog.
Narrowing, tanks, good. Everybody in, tanks inner. This is the low motion one. Out, healers outer. And melee inner. Outranged outer.
I didn't click Ellery soon enough for that. Oh well.
Cardinals.
There is no limit.
What are you talking about my baseball team?
Made that joke last week.
It always works.
He's gathering either, but to what end?
Big dick.
Wish.
Beta, spread.
Yeah, shit. Damn, sorry.
Oh my!
I got Betrayer.
The challenger went down hard.
Watch out, Ellery.
Not sure why it killed you. I've been
Oh,
closer.
okay, we're done here.
Is it over?
So I've been trying to behave and not backseat tank. I'm just gonna say one thing. What I learned when I was tanking with Betrayer, because sometimes we would bounce threat at the start, is as the off tank, I just start with stance off, and immediately after finishing the opener, turn it on. And it works like a charm. It does require remembering to turn on stance as part of your opener, though.
I do appreciate the caution with my honeybee PTSD. But if it is a problem.
Honey BTSD, please.
Mhm.
There were plenty of pulls, though, where I would forget to turn it on, and that was, why everything would go pear-shaped in the middle of the fight.
Wrong pairs.
Wrong with pairs. It's just a saying. I've never understood it.
Yeah, I don't know either. The plant's apparently pear-shaped. Like slightly, but still.
That is a curious side effect of the meds, is that they make my dyslexia apparent instead of deceptively high functioning.
So it's pear-shaped now?
Huh?
Is
Apparent.
that apparent?
Parents.
No, it gave birth.
Ah,
One needs
Ah.
wings.
Oh, so it's a parent.
Simply make them.
Congratulations.
She's
More,
great.
I mean, I guess pregnancy is kind of pear-shaped.
I'm a grammar.
You're very funny.
yes, pregnancy.
Back in. DPS are eating it. Far south.
Oh.
I'm getting my heels through.
Mm-hmm. Since when?
Widening. Tanks bad. It's the high motion one. Everybody out. Tanks in.
Wait, what?
Make it a bit closer.
Everybody in. Healers out. Everybody out. Melee in. Everybody in. Ranged out. Good job. That's the
Hey,
one I
Zinnia,
can't
welcome.
reapply.
Hope you're doing well.
My condolences.
So I don't think it's too
I actually
long
have
that I
to
dropped
stop
it there.
fucking pressing buttons during their enlightenment. It's so bad.
That's
There is no limit.
That's
to
when I press my
Electro's
buttons.
potential.
What's your
can't
AD?
press them.
Cardinals,
Cardinal?
I believe you.
He's
Actually,
gathering ether, but to what end?
Alpha Beta. North. Beta. Spread. Time to die.
I'm fucking here at my spawn.
Be aware of Ellery.
Wicked Joel.
Woo! Yeah, that was a direct crit.
Clocks.
Yes, sir.
How's this?
Okay.
All right.
So, oh,
It's buddies.
And they're
I didn't
down.
have a free
Is
buddy.
it over already?
Now it's time to die.
now it's time
Yep.
to die.
Because I was 3 for long.
Boom.
I was 2.
3 short stacks outside for
Hold up.
DPS for buddies.
Hold up. Cayman, were you a long?
No, I was short too.
Okay.
Oh, it was my bad. I was 3, not 2.
Got it. Is that
We
is
know
the adding one?
No,
No, he was short.
No, I was short. I got the. I knew I
Oh,
was
okay.
3, but
Lim, can you remind
the
me
third
what
mechanic in the
support
row
Pro
where
is
I'm
there?
counting.
Say again, Chief.
Can you remind me what support Pro is there?
Left.
Thank
Left facing the safe spot.
you.
Or did
Yeah.
you mean for the stack spread part?
For E2, yeah, stack spread. It's
Stack
north,
spread
north-south, right?
3 north, 2 south.
Okay, cool.
Because 3 is above 2.
Yep.
I had
got
to
you.
say that so many times on Tuesday. And for spreads, you would be north, I would be south.
Gotcha.
I just do so many mechanics by counting in my head that adding more counting hurt.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
That was early. Oh well.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
She's great wings. Ha! A
Back.
wickedly divine.
Out. Front. Supporter reading it. Long north. Finally uptime. Widening. Tanks. Bad. Everybody out. Tanks in. It's high motion one. In healers out. Out melee in. In ranged out.
Okay, yeah, I've not been missing it by much.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
She's gathering ether, but to what end?
Air conditioner. AC. C. Spread.
Damn it, sorry.
Oh my! The
Let's
challenge
go.
went
Did I
down
kill you?
hard.
What?
Jump.
That was me.
Just
That
jump.
was me.
We're not going
Rhoda,
to get
tag all 3 of
4
us.
people up in time, I feel.
I miscounted my fucking GCDs.
My carbuncle the right color? Yes. Can't believe
Also,
I
I
forgot
want
to
to
check
have
that.
a civil face-to-face discussion with the developer who timed that mechanic.
Just
I've
not
noticed
supposed to be,
that-
Rhoda.
Hey Rhoda, I think you said face to face when you meant to said foot to ass. At least that's what my translator's coming up with.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
I said what I said.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
It's not fair to call him an ass because of this.
Did you apply the medicated debuff to your translator?
Medicated.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
She's great
Got-
I got the juice.
A wickedly
Back.
divine!
The juice that makes you burp.
Oh, Bran.
In. Front.
Okay. Oh boy. Wow!
You were there.
Guess we're gonna eat it.
And they're done! Is it
In. North.
What? Oh.
We need those.
I see.
Yeah.
Narrowing.
That's
Tanks. In. Good. Tanks in. Everybody else, less in.
They're still in it! But for how long?
Well, you're pressing buttons.
Out healers.
Alright,
I saw that one coming. Oh. no.
In melee.
Oh my! The challenge
Outranged.
Yep.
I tried to say this, but
I'm sorry.
That was not what it was all about, Rhoda.
I enjoy looking on Oopsie. It says Betrayer. Question, question, question. The last thing that hit Betrayer. A heal for 8,500. That's in fact the only thing that it says hit you, Betrayer.
Yeah, I gotta take the relic ring off.
Does it make you undead?
Yes, specifically.
Yep. What was the Was it an overflow where you could use the relic ring and the death spell to like full heal the party constantly? Or is that just Nintendo Power fucking lying?
This is nothing personal, but I must.
I love when you
have
could
your
just do
soul.
that.
I don't.
It was very funny.
What do you mean? Reddit does it all the time.
I love lying for jokes.
It's not for jokes, it's because they were too lazy to do any actual fucking work.
I love lying to
Are
children.
they government employees?
They're worse. They're game journalists.
If one needs wings, one needs simply.
Game tabloid writers.
She's great wings. Ha! Wickedly designed.
Man, I wish there were gaming.
Goodbye, Ellery.
Goodbye, Ellery. I too wish there were gaming, so. You cut
you
out
cut out.
really bad.
Front,
I wish there were gaming tabloids.
in,
There are.
EPS reading it. South. Goodbye, uptime.
Yeah.
No, I meant like about video game characters.
Widening, tanks,
Oh,
bad.
so you mean something like text from superheroes, but for video games?
Everybody out, tanks in.
Do you mean a fanfic?
Everybody in, healers out. Everybody out, melee in.
Oh, no.
Everybody, well,
And they're done. Is it over already?
I did
Got
it.
it.
Scared.
You should be.
That was my shield.
Oh god, you missed all the heals.
But for how long?
Sorry, I was raged out.
We're alive.
There is no limit.
Cardinals.
Potential.
Cardinals.
Oh.
Hopes. It's a Catholicism joke.
Gathering ether. But to what end?
Come down to the District of Columbia.
Archbishops.
see, spread.
Beware of Ellery.
I'm not getting out of my square.
I'm not getting out of my circle.
Ellery
Where's the
spotted
big
tank
square?
taking 2-hit tank buster up north.
Flux.
I guess.
I mean, the circle's gone, so you no longer have to.
How's this?
Time to fry.
I am long. I need to add run.
94.
Tank.
Buddies! And right here it wants me to replenish fucking.
Take this!
Well, if you want to be risky and you're a 3, you can do it. Or a long, you can do it.
Charge time.
If I'm a 2 long, I can do it.
If you're if you're a long, you can do it.
Grab her
No.
whenever you want, Rue.
Electrope has
I'm sorry,
can't
not
do
long. I'm sorry, short. I meant short.
I'm doing things.
If I'm a short, I can't do it.
I'll explain later.
Mechanics.
Her skills are as sharp
Hey.
as ever.
Mechanics. Why me? Generating aggro.
Actually, I'd have to check something first, actually.
I'll erase you.
Wild charge.
Goodbye, Rhoda.
You were, I think, frontmost, I guess.
Incredibly.
I might have been. Yeah.
Stay.
Stay.
How wild chargey is this wild charge?
You just have to be the
Charging.
frontmost.
Hey guys!
Aye, the challenger went down
I
hard.
thought I went. Oh, do you still have your debuff even though you're dead?
Yeah, we weren't going to make that because Rhoda was going to have a stack that did
That is a hard body check. You need it.
I was asking if I needed to use a cooldown for healers on that wild charge.
Oh, that's what you meant.
Yes. A wild charge.
No, no.
Charge.
So it hit Rhoda for 184,000 being in the front.
That'll be fine.
Yeah. Like, please feel free to use Heart of Corundum or whatever it's called now.
You got it.
I'm doing this, it's happening, I'm making my bloop flop.
Bloop flop bloop.
But it's not harrowing hell.
What I've been doing for the Ion Shard is I just run to the purple circle debuffs position and then move if I have to.
I liked the first half of Harrowing Hell. I did not like the second half of it.
I keep getting the cone.
A 25% chance.
25% chance.
I already did that one. This one instead.
Now for something completely different.
I miss him being Thomas. That's what I miss about him.
Tank
I miss him
engine?
being Thomas the Tank Engine.
Yeah.
This is nothing personal.
It's
but
a
I
spider
Sorry, I think I
baby
was like a
house.
second early.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the
I'm
ring!
glad we're all ready though.
Hello, Ellery.
Welcome to Thursday Night Rating.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
She's great wings! Ha! Wickedly divine!
Good, I don't have to turn around finally to place my carbon.
I guess.
I am having troubles talking today.
Ow, back. Supporter eating it. Back, north.
Why are you so low?
Everybody's low, dude.
Widening. Tanks. Bad. Everybody out. Tanks are getting in. And healers out. Out melee in. In ranged out.
They did.
Cardinals? Oh, wait.
No, yeah, you're right.
I mean, you can go there now.
Sorry, I was saying oh, wait because I forgot to use my magic
There
shield.
is no limit to Electro's
I used
potential.
my shrimp.
The shrimp.
She's gathering Eva, but to what end?
South. Buddies, Delta.
Okay, I'm
I'm
good.
on this
I'm
side.
fine.
And I need to
Rue, you're taking it?
be on the line.
Ooh. Ooh, I'm not scared.
They're back on their feet! What grit?
Box?
Man, Rainbow Drip can either hit for 70k or 150k.
Tech Step knows your pain.
There is in fact an
Yeah.
empathy.
Buddies.
On the right side.
One of us was
Oh
Or
my!
not?
Jesus.
I-
went down hard.
okay. I thought I saw
I
you,
am
Ellery.
the
but then-
3 bombs sitting in the middle, though.
Take this!
Or
Well.
a lot better than
It's not really problematic. Goodbye.
A body?
Yeah, that's apparently
It's funny how
80k a strike.
the first time we got hit by that, it's like, oh, this one isn't bad at all. A single person down makes it like nasty.
That wasn't single. That was half of our group down.
Yeah.
I know.
Three
We've
people,
also
it's
been
not
there with
half.
7, and it was pretty rough.
That time with 7 was also because it was right after we had, we overmitted this. So we didn't mit at all the next time.
Fair enough.
Your hubris.
It's the danger of overmitting.
Rhoda, I get that you're in an artistic slump, but you gotta come up with some new material.
I could throw you off the edge.
Hit you?
Easily.
I think the bloops are great.
She got 3 bloops, and that's it.
I'm gonna draw you pregnant.
Do it. You won't do it yourself.
Oh no!
I don't know who's losing here.
Oh no!
If one needs wings,
Everybody.
one
Everybody's
needs
losing.
I'm not losing.
I'm winning.
Rhoda won't back down, so back.
It sounds like she's gotta go back.
This is going to be a fascinating art therapy session.
In front. DPS are eating it. North. Narrowing. Tanks. Good. Everybody in. Tank center. This is low motion. Out healers. In melee.
Oh, okay. That's my bad.
Outranged.
I'll take yours.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
I got Ken.
I got it.
Thank you.
Oh, well.
Okay.
They're still in it, but for how long?
I am slow on those XCOD heals.
There is no limit to electro.
I just want to be the spatula.
Cardinals?
Alright, so dressing as SpongeBob next week.
That price. Fucking raid kill off.
To what end?
I'll be your
Alpha
Patrick.
Charlie. Charlie! Spread! Congrats,
I'm not
Ruben.
even gonna fucking risk it, dude.
What's your biscuit?
And they're done. Is it over?
Well, it wasn't me. I appreciate it.
I've got Betrayer.
The limb.
Okay.
Thank you.
I got Ellery.
I already.
Oh, okay.
They're back on their feet.
Clocks.
Oh yeah, I guess.
How's this?
Limb. Going at Mach speed for North.
Oh, that's polite. Oh, that's really polite.
Buddies!
Oh.
Could I have used Smudge? Sure. I'm too scared to.
But Smudge.
I'll res. Oh,
With the
okay.
edge.
Hmm.
Oh.
That's problematic.
Hey, let's get this.
Temp was about to come off of
We can make
cooldown.
Telby free.
Electrope has many uses. Watch
He can use that new LB2 we were talking about.
Yeah. If we talk about it, we get it, right?
That's
how it is.
Her skills are as sharp as ever.
I kept myself alive! Now I can die to this.
All right, I want to reinforce them.
Wait,
Drop on the boss.
is that not what we did?
Not the way I was thinking about it.
Eh?
I'm missing the reference
I
also.
don't know what you're talking about, yeah.
Oh, got it. Helldivers reinforce to come in on the boss. It took a second for my brain to put things all together.
Well, in my defense,
I didn't know we were making
Oh, that's your fault, Rhoda.
In my defense, I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know if
Yes,
Rhoda
okay,
could
okay.
play Helldivers.
She could, it's third person.
third person.
Oh,
Yeah,
Third
okay.
person, yeah.
It's first person sometimes.
No.
If you choose it to be. You have to set ADS to be first person.
So I know this is just not gonna work because y'all have triage brain. What I've been doing, and I just need to stop because you're gonna res anyway, is if somebody dies near me, like Cayman or Chief/Frost, I run to their position and immediately res them.
If you're going to do that, call as you are running that you are getting them.
I do,
Yeah.
and you've already resed.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
free
for
fun.
me, I'm just calling the ones I can thin air.
I was
Yep.
about to say, Chief has a free res.
Yeah, which is, to be fair, why we let Chief and Frost usually get priority.
Yeah, we let them do that, Lynn?
It took me a while, but
Lim's
yes.
been doing it.
Lim's
I'd be
been
off his
doing
back
good.
on that one.
Yeah. I was gonna say, he hasn't actually stole one from me this time. Nethos has stole a couple. but that's okay.
Yeah,
I feel your pain, Nethos, because yesterday I was trying to be the triage so that we could, so that the healers could heal, and I never got the first res. Despite my instincts to instantly press the res button being so strong as it is, I still
Oh no, I'm
was-
getting the res. They just override it immediately.
Now that one you got right before the stack marker, I probably should have just let you have that, because we could have lived that stack marker. I just would have had to start spamming.
Yeah, it's not a big enough deal to like stop everything over because
It's triage mode. It's always going to be different
Yeah.
each time.
I'm just explaining why I've been trying to do that, but it just
No, that's
doesn't
fair.
work.
To be fair, any of the ones that you took, as I was saying, were thin air ones, so
Ooh.
you didn't actually take anything from me.
Except for thin air.
Except my thin air.
I want
Get some
chocolate.
liquid.
Get you some chocolate.
Chocolate or fudge?
I'm gonna make espresso fudge again this year.
Nice.
Sounds like a good one.
Did anyone take over that apple cider farm that you were talking about?
Haven't been by.
R.I.P.
It's been a fucking season.
Oh yeah, food.
What's that mean, Ellery?
I don't know. It means that I was trying to find 420 Blaze It, and I didn't want to lean forward to touch the keyboard because I'm leaning back comfortably in my chair at the moment.
Big fair.
I was just trying to search for whatever could come up first.
That's a lot. There's a lot of context to that.
The main context is lazy.
I was gonna say, I wanted to make a joke, but man, I'm fucking lazy.
One needs rings.
I'm kind of here for the final day being blazed, though.
I was flipping through the places really fast.
Could have gone with the burn.
Yeah.
Fun fact for me and Rose.
In, back.
You don't have to move.
DPS are eating it. Out, north. Do that thing with the thing and the thing. Widening, healers, good. Everybody out, healers outer.
Oh, god damn it.
I got overland.
Everybody in, tanks inner. Out, ranged outer. In melee.
And they're done.
Hey, nice.
Is it over already?
Your ankles.
Yeah, I came in.
Compass points.
They're still in it, but for how long?
There is no limit to Electrope's potential.
If there truly was no limit, I think she would have won by now.
Yeah.
He's gathering eight.
Electrope's got a lot of potential, but you don't.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
She's talking about potential.
Also AC, I think.
Yep. It's gonna be C, buddies.
Yeah. This is
Liv,
nice.
you
Talking about
clearly
potential
never
in the
beat.
scientific electrical sense.
Yeah, it's a pun.
How about them clocks?
Hey!
Once Ellery stops being a
Liv, you've
fool-
clearly never beaten Soul as Zato in Guilty Gear Xrd.
No,
Otherwise,
I
you
haven't.
know that limitless energy can only be harnessed in
Composition!
How's this?
She didn't say limitless energy, she said potential.
Lightning cage.
But song request, thank you very much for the follow. Hope you're doing well.
Buddy.
I
So
don't
hard to
remember where
see.
3 stacks.
3's out.
3's out.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
To the side. East or west.
Hillary?
I'm coming.
Yeah, I was
We're
coming
gonna
to.
die anyways, but
Um,
I have the timer up above me. I can see when it's happening. Hi!
You feel
Part of
like
my
he was
problem
being
is every
sarcastic
time,
there,
except for like 3 times.
but
I get 2.
yeah, no, I
Yeah,
don't
that's-
know if he was being sarcastic, but yeah, no, it is.
I've gotten long
It's been
every
helping.
single time. It's throwing me off. Because whenever
That sounds amazing.
It's throwing me off because you're the person that has to be 100% accurate before you go for stacks. If you're the person without the thing, you can kind of adapt more.
That's at least the way I think about it.
I'm just talking about the consistency.
Oh yeah, no, that's nice at least.
Everybody gets quiet.
I'm just waiting for Ellery to do the thing.
she was never heard or seen from again.
Be normal about the bosses.
We all know
what are
that
you talking
Ellery's
about?
perfectly
There you
normal
go.
about the
Incredibly normal.
Yeah, Ellery, you got it.
4th generation, 2 o'clock. Oh my god, Blaze item level.
That's what it's all about.
Man, the hokey pokey really does make sense if you add cannabis.
It's a very versatile macro.
Do I need to start bringing out bar 8?
What?
The talk to Robin bar.
But I must your soul.
I forgot
about
about
that.
that bar.
Thunder has returned to
You
the
used it
ring.
against me as
Oh,
well
God.
for a while, though.
You have. It was very funny.
That was weird.
If one
Okay.
needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great wings. Ha! A
Front.
wickedly divine.
Get in, Rick.
Oh, damn.
Oh, damn it. Told you to get in.
In. Front.
Well. We like it's because of me.
Yep.
Border eating it. Close, south.
Bark wrote it.
Widening. Healers. Good. Everybody out. Healers outer.
Thank you, Rhoda, for smudging in.
Everybody in. Tank center. Everybody out. Ranged outer. Everybody in. Melee inner.
I'm jealous of all of you who have markers, by the way.
We do too. It's the plus.
No, I'm not looking at that.
But there are lines on the floor.
There are too
There are
many
lines on the floor.
There are too many lines on the floor. I don't have the time to.
Ellery, I need you to put
At the
yourself
moment,
in these
I
two
feel
ranks.
Get on the lines on the floor. The glowy ones.
There's a lot of glowing lines.
Yeah.
But to what end?
Was that Beta Delta?
It's definitely
No
beta.
idea.
I'm going to assume yes. Let's hope so.
Delta.
It's
Red.
It's beta. It's beta.
Northwest.
It's not beta.
Or it's alpha.
Hi, I'm the only one.
The Challenger went down hard.
That's
Once
what I
again-
was asking.
Hey, Ellery, we got.
Sorry, I don't know west and east, but I know what an N is.
This is another fight where we literally can't talk.
Talking's not the problem. Getting Discord messages when I ask not to because it hiccups the screen for 20
Ooh.
frames is rough.
Yeah.
But why, though? I remember you talking about this. Why does it do it?
Windows.
Windows, yeah.
The notifications come up on my main screen, which is the one Final Fantasy is on. The notifications cause it to hiccup very minorly, but it's still a Windows problem.
Danger to real.
Why?
I don't know who put it on there. But
This is nothing personal.
Eamon
but
did
I
it.
must have your
I can see that in the chat.
No.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
Oh, that way you have a marker.
Oh, that's not gonna help me at all.
You have to be more specific.
And he did give you what you asked for.
Yeah?
I want a glowy circle on the ground that I know what it means.
I mean, they're not glowy, but you got two nipples you could stand between.
It's okay, my latency's so bad right now that I'm missing my wildfire GCD, so that I'm suffering.
Oh, poor baby. You're missing one GCD.
Actually, really bad.
Out, back.
I think
You're
she's
missing
talking
one
about her
GCD
hurricane
ball.
bullshit.
Okay, got it.
Oh, so sad. I have to use my fucking ranged attack constantly during this fight.
Rue, what are you doing?
I don't know.
Okay.
He's dying in
I
real
am
life.
dying.
And
I
taking us
really,
with him.
I appreciate how he got all of the people.
What great?
Wow,
I'm doing,
okay, I
I'm
guess
doing
not
witch
duplicated.
hunt. Sorry.
All of the people that could res, I'm pretty sure.
God,
No,
I
Nithos
know,
died,
Regina-
to something
Regina
earlier.
Chaos, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I was actively slide casting the race as that happened.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Glad I could
Oh,
spread my
God.
entropy to others.
Rue, this was not a O10 incident, though.
I had a follow-up.
Oh. I thought you were just doing a callback.
No.
Man, this is gonna fuck up my algorithms.
I'm afraid of what you're searching for.
Reference photos.
Oh, right.
It's okay, I sent Randy one ad that was 5 bras for $25 on TikTok, and now TikTok's convinced I'm a woman looking for clothes.
Now that's 100%. That's you've sent her a scam or some Temu shit. You can't get one bra for $25.
That's why I sent it to her. It's a really good deal.
That's not a good deal. It's a scam or some Temu shit.
That's a Wish.com unibra.
Okay, I've
Those
got a
things
really
are going
good
to
one.
be uncomfortable and fit poorly.
Gonna wear it around your waist.
Good luck with your prog, Giggler, and thank you for the lore.
Repurposed jock strap.
Must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
I would say that $25
There you go, Ellery. I
is
gave you a glowy circle.
significantly less than the price of one bra.
If
fuck
one
is
needs
going on?
wings, one needs simply.
You should just start wearing corsets. They probably fit better.
Those don't hold your boobs!
His great wings! Ha! A wickedly
Back.
designed!
They like actively try to shove them out.
Yeah, I just
In, back.
don't wear a bra 95% of the time.
Wow.
I'm a fool.
Yes, you're reading
Oh
it.
my! The challenger went down.
Far, south.
Oh,
We're alive.
Narrowing. Healers, bad. Everybody in.
But for
Healers
how
out.
long?
Am I in the right? Yes, I am.
It's gonna be out, tanks in. In, healers out, or ranged out.
Ranged.
And then melee in.
I almost pre-positioned Betrayer.
I got a little.
That would have
shit.
been embarrassing.
That's okay, I'm just stupid and made it the dumb.
What? No, when it was melees in.
There is
Oh, yeah, that might have been a
to
little
Electrode's potential.
spicy.
Cardinals.
See, I am stupid, I didn't get it.
what is going on?
That was alpha
Gathering
first.
each- But to what
Alpha,
end?
beta.
Now beta, so it's north.
Time for some alphabet soup.
Buddies, alpha?
I think so. Probably, right?
I feel like this mantle doesn't really do anything for that.
Hey, don't stand where Ellery is.
But where is Ellery? How will we know?
Clocks.
I guess.
If only there was some way to indicate where she is at any given time.
Oh, you can try focus targeting.
That's for the boss.
Man, I really do like being this short 3. Buddy!
Yeah, okay, I counted right. Cool.
We have 2 Make 3s up here.
Oh, Ellery!
And they're done! Is
When
it
did
over?
you die?
Because I was a
I
little
was
closer
two,
than
so
you
I
to
was
be.
south.
I'm just
Alright,
gonna
I'm
stand
testing
and-
something. Oh wait, someone's going to explode, so I can't test it.
Oh, that's north, I guess.
No,
It seems south
no,
to me
we're covering
because
that.
it's. Not
Didn't
the
you
way-
say you knew what an N was earlier?
Yeah, I know what N is, but not S.
Cried out real quick.
Ellery,
He's
You know-
a tank. He only needs to know to go north.
are you implying you are a compass?
I was just going to say,
Okay.
you know, Rhoda, you threatened to dress up one raid night as a compass. Clearly, that's what your costume needs to be.
Did I say that?
Yes.
Yes.
In M1.
Literally. I believe it is in your video.
Yes, it is in the M1 Savage video.
What the fuck was I talking about?
Us
Talking about
not
dress
getting
up, and you were mad
us
about
not getting North and
positions.
South correct.
So you had to dress up as a what was the exact wording?
As a
I think I gotta pull up
fucking
your video.
compass.
Oh, okay, thank you.
That's not even funny.
I think it was
It's in the video.
exasperation.
What the fuck was I talking about?
Nothing personal.
I assume it had to do with not being able to do the pizza slices.
Wicked Thunder has
Man, can I
returned to the
like
ring!
hit my buttons in the right order? I have like 3 buttons.
What?
I love how confused Rhoda is by herself. You wrought this upon the world, Rhoda.
One needs wings.
Christ.
One needs simply nature.
You good, dude?
The like button latency delay for skill activation is fucking absurd right now.
Back.
Yeah, it's bad for me too.
Like I never experienced this.
Thanks, Sacramento.
You're playing Machinist as well, so that probably sucks.
Back in.
I should not be standing there.
Probably not.
DPS reading it. Far south.
No DPS reading.
Widening. Healers. Good. Everybody out. Healers outer. I should not do the snap and point. It does not make sense when you guys can't see it.
We can hear it in your voice.
In tanks. Outranged.
Uh-oh!
And they're done. Is it over already?
In melee.
It's all good. I took.
Can
my
you
bait
get that,
already.
Nethos?
Yes.
Bye, Rhoda.
I'll get Rhoda after this.
I did the wrong thing.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
I got Liv.
Yeah, you're in the wrong spot.
That's fine.
They're still in it, but for how long?
I assume you stepped into my
I guess.
There is no limit
my
to
pedal puddle.
Electro's potential.
Yeah, I could not play healer in this game. It would just be stack overflows constantly.
What end?
Alpha Charlie. Charlie, spread.
Spot game.
How about them clocks when it's safe?
Ooh.
I just want to use 2 OGCDs and a weave.
How's this?
Says the former monk player.
I used to triple weave in Stormblood.
Oof. My condolences.
We're dead. Go through the motions.
Spread.
What was that?
Oh my! The challenger went down
Too
hard.
close. Abu.
Take this!
Oh, so it worked that time, but the time for us this game says, oh, no, you're raising, you don't count as being alive because the rest of the group is dead is inconsistent.
Did you smudge right there?
Nope.
Okay.
I think you're lagging a little bit.
A little bit.
Need the cursed instance be remedied.
Hold on.
People want to do a break, we can do a short break. Reset the instance if you guys actually think it's the problem.
I don't think it's the instance.
Do a tracer, dude.
Here's love, cavalry's here. Like that.
No.
Yeah.
What?
I enjoyed
Tracer
that.
from Overwatch.
I was gonna say I enjoyed that.
The porn.
Yeah, Tracer from porn.
I'm sorry, I do enjoy the story of, yep, Overwatch improved the 3D graphic, the independent 3D graphics engines and whatnot because they wanted to make that.
Yep.
Fucking. Let's give credit where
looks so
credit
good.
is
It's
due.
crisp.
Bioshock.
No, BioWare.
Ah, yes, I've heard
Infinite.
this
No,
story.
it's Bioshock Infinite.
Oh,
It was that
pioneered
as well?
Blender. Yeah.
Oh, they pioneered? I didn't realize that.
No, pioneered Blender improvement.
Yeah.
Because of the porn
Because
that
of,
people were doing.
Elizabeth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because people
Because
were
of
making
one
fun
really
of
wanted
Elizabeth.
Yeah.
So it's both
Please.
of them. Got it.
Please do not make porn of Elizabeth and Booker.
Please.
Says the devs.
Please stop making porn of Elizabeth Book.
Alright, and we are currently in an ad break, so the Battle Royale goes on. Yeah, I do think I'm going to adjust the stream avatars later. On that note, actually...
Chief is pausing and teleporting forward a little bit for me. Although that's pretty normal. Unfortunately.
That's insane.
When it's really, really bad, then I actually can't tell where people are, but I usually see stuttering.
To be fair, it's also always a question of, is it the receiving end, the sending end, or both?
It is copper landline nodes. Which I assume is both.
Points at gay couple. Which one of you is the copper landmine nodes?
There are just bad holes in the infrastructure for the internet around here.
It's me, I chewed them. Like an Australian shark.
Yeah,
I remember what I was about to go do.
I didn't know.
It's Australia. You could have assumed.
Alright.
Alright, he's back,
Any luck?
so I'll deal with
I
that later.
doubt that's going to do anything, but it's worth trying.
I also just know that like infrastructure maintenance around here is lopsided in general. We have a lot of really nice, well-maintained roads. And then in the very same county, like other roads, they just haven't done anything to in 10 years.
I guess you can tell where the constituents are.
Man, that sounds nice having well-maintained roads.
I wonder if that highway construction ever finished in Cincinnati.
They redid 675 again. Or the overpass.
This is nothing personal.
That bitch
but
started
I must
construction
have
when
your
I
soul.
started college.
Mm-hmm.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
And welcome back, everyone. You didn't miss a poll. We actually just started one.
What the absolute...
Goodbye,
He's
Kingdom.
mad. No, I'm mad.
As you should be.
If one needs wings, one needs
Like, especially a
simply
machinist.
make them.
Are you accidentally having a graphical hiccup there?
No,
Front.
I am using hypercharge, and it's taking so long to activate and give me heat blast. I'm too busy talking. That's on me.
The challenger went down hard.
In, back.
That I am able to.
North.
I probably should not have grabbed that raise.
Yeah,
in
that's-
retrospect.
I'm just gonna go here.
Why did I die?
Cause
You got hit twice
Widening
because
healers
one
out.
of the DPS was not up.
Yeah.
Everyone out. Healers out.
I was gonna say I don't.
Oh, we can't
have
get
split
him.
for room.
Rain.
Let's just jump.
It's alright, everybody. I'm here.
It sounds like he has what I have, where sometime I'll cast a spell and won't get dual cast for a half second later.
I leave hypercharge and dismantle in there in the beginning, And Dismantle's already fully gone off and in cooldown before my Heat Blast is even lit up.
For now, drop the Dismantle.
He's saying his dismantle is registering client side, but his attack is not going through. Because it checks differently for buffs and attacks.
So what I'm hearing is it's the same issue when I do my latency check on Red Mage.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at a trace route with 6 drops right here. Alright? Like...
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
I'm convinced the game handles buffs and attacks differently too.
I'm just gonna.
I can explain
right now.
Front.
Talk about it later.
Yeah, I was going to say I can explain exactly what you're experiencing for that because it's important to explain later.
In, back. Supporter eating it. Close, south.
Well, that's the direction.
Widening, healers. Good. Everybody out. Healers out. Everybody in, tanks inner. Everybody out, ranged outer. Everybody in, melee inner.
Oh, damn it.
Oh my! The challenger went
I
down.
got Ellery.
I got Rhoda.
That was easy.
It wasn't me.
They didn't catch you red-handed?
But she caught me on the counter.
There is
It wasn't me.
Yeah?
Guys, you guys are the best.
Cardinals?
He's gathering ether, but to what end?
Beta, delta. Delta, spread!
Huh?
And they're done! Is it
I'm pretty sure that's going to be a... Red came in as late, even though he was probably early on his.
Damn.
Yeah, he was like jittering around.
The damn was I tried to pull Betrayer to kill me and Rhoda, and his entire body came over here, but it had already snapshotted the direction.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Lim yanked him, and I was sitting there throwing him Aquavale and Medicine.
There are two types of healers.
Well, literally yesterday in our PF pool, I survived that tank buster on Machinist with Aquavale, Benison, and Tactician. I survived the first one.
Terrifying because, like, that first hit is in Ellery sometimes for like 230k.
Yeah, well, I'm basically full geared except for weapons, so I have like 152k. It's a lot of buffs going off at once, but I lived with like 1,000 health.
Cayman, do you want to try again, or do you want to take a short break, see if you can do anything about the routing stuff?
Give me a second. I'm gonna go through a different DNS server and see if that changes things.
Alright, then do we just all want to take a 5-minute break?
Oh, that's fine. It's an okay break time.
That'll let me go fill up my water.
Yep.
Oh, I need to do that too.
And I am going to take
Before I get up,
a short break
all
as well.
I was gonna say is, like,
I'll wait for this.
despite all the problems I have, the only buff we shouldn't need to. I mean, we can, but this one will last the full time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the reason why the attacks versus buffs are different.
Yeah, the only buff I use that sometimes gives me problems is really just a timing thing because it's a little weird, and that's always been surecast / arm's length, which I've mostly just figured out. I always can get buffs off and support stuff off, even when I'm lagging pretty bad with like attack registering. So I don't know how it works. I just know that, as far as I'm concerned, it must handle them differently.
The reason, so what happens is the only time that you'll really notice it is if it is a buff that changes or enables you to have access to a skill, because what has to happen is your client sends to the server, I am using this. The server sends back, you are allowed to use this, here is the buff, and your client will not let you hit those buttons until it has received that packet.
Yeah. And then on Red Mage, it's another class, I feel it more than any other class I play. I can tell there's packet dropping happening.
Because every other cast, you get dual cast.
Mm-hmm. And sometimes dual cast is delayed by like an entire second when everything else is running smoothly. And that sucks, by the way. It actually is unplayable, but I'm already here, so I'm just dealing with it.
Yeah, unfortunately, without an infrastructure update, the only way that can be fixed is with trusting the client in dangerous ways.
I mean, what it means is I'm probably giving up on the game after this tier, but I really, really, really hate that that's the issue. It's so obnoxious.
Anyway, I'm going to be right back. I'm also going to go quickly top off water. See y'all in a second. We're not running ads. We already did ads just a bit ago. But yeah, see y'all in just a short bit.
After this.
West. Rotate left. Knockback resist. It's going to be in and partners. He's crooked. Watch out.
Yes.
Oh, in and partners. Never mind.
Well, it's fine. You got Healer LB, right?
You baited all of us.
Like a bargain or whatever, but I'm not sure what it is.
We're going to the right.
Oh, wait.
I don't think they even see you there.
Wait, what's with people?
We have way too many people over here.
Right. Oh, ow, friends, my bad.
Hey, Mel, how are you?
I know.
I did not even see you.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we didn't connect. We can do
Oh
it this time, though.
no!
If you've got color, you go diagonal.
Yeah, there it is.
I did it right!
Was I not?
I think I didn't connect.
Dark.
How did we not connect?
I was dark short,
You
wasn't
have
I?
to run directly on top of them and be standing next to each other for a bit.
What
And we
was
have
your...
to make a connection every tower, right?
Yes.
I could have sworn I was dark.
Yeah. It's east-west.
No moving.
Go.
No falling off.
Don't. Oh no.
I inched the tiniest bit, and my character decided, oh, I'm going to go 3 character widths.
Everybody in?
I'm going to A.
Out and stay
I'm
out.
stupid and made it dumb.
I got frost.
I told you I'd ruin everything.
Oh, well.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah! Oh,
it's real stupid.
Rear safe outside. I'm safe.
Okay, thank you. It was not safe. Oh no.
Why'd you guys turn him?
Everyone going.
Why was he turned?
Why was he turned?
Because I'm stupid as hell. That's why.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm just going out at
I
this
didn't
point.
know he would. I didn't even know he would.
Okay. I couldn't cancel in time.
Oh. Wow.
Put it in a scrapbook.
Man.
I am all kinds of backwards.
I'm missing a go.
Ouch.
I lost track of where the hell north was, and then my brain just could not reorient even though red is there.
It was very fun to see you in the middle, just turning around.
Easy game.
Let's fucking go.
Keep hitting, keep hitting,
keep hitting, keep hitting.
Yeah! I love the healing, but it worked.
Alright, I am back.
We're both going south, by the way, too.
And I have a Lena Kitty here who wants some pets. I have returned with a Lena Kitty who is wanting pets.
Howdy do.
Lena.
Got that, Lena.
She's getting pets.
Good.
Well, head scritches, but those are basically pets.
Those are the best bets.
How are things seeming, Cayman?
We'll see.
Fair enough.
Hold on until we're in the fight.
Cool.
That's the other annoying thing about it, if it is similar to my issue. I literally don't notice until we're in like a fight.
Is Rue here?
Never.
Yeah, I mean, that's his name.
Oh, wait.
I mean, it's the joke we've made. 1 out of every 3 times I ask, is Rue here?
And we're keeping up the statistic.
Exactly.
Name change to Brew there.
I mean, unfortunately, I don't think Rue could fit needs a username properly.
I think I could do that guy needs a username here.
You could definitely fit that in there.
Yeah.
Using both
Yeah.
names, yeah.
I'm like fucking goddamn, what's it called? Uni. That guy needs a use. Fuck.
Video game.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings,
I don't know why, my
one
brain
needs
felt
simply
a desync all of a sudden, but nothing desynced. Like I'm on, well, my brain desynced, that's what desynced.
In front. Spore taking it. Okay, south. Widening, healer's good. Everybody out. Healer's outer. Low motion.
Full motion in the electro potion.
In tanks.
Really? That usually works.
Out range. In melee.
I'm a
Oh
dum-dum.
my! The challenger went down hard.
Have you considered not being a dum-dum?
Can you
I'll
get
get
that,
it.
Nethos? Thank you.
Like,
Just make sure everyone's topped off.
They're still in it, but for how long?
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
Cardinals.
He's
What
gathering
is it
Eva,
about the
but to
human
what
body
end?
Alpha
that
Charlie.
makes it so that
Where are
when
we going?
you,
Alpha. Buddies.
Alpha.
buddies. Sorry. My dad sneezed so loudly, I thought he had dropped. I thought something had dropped, like, and broken.
That's just a dad sneeze.
Yeah. So why did Dad sneeze so loud? Why
Well,
is that like
sneezes
a thing?
hurt.
No, man.
They don't.
Clocks.
Please get that looked at.
I hold my sneezes closed.
I just scream.
Okay, but what do you do when you sneeze?
Scream.
How do you know you're sneezing then?
Different kind of scream.
Mm. That'll do it. Spread. Okay, moving Hengambana seems to have fixed it.
Yay.
Congrats.
For now, with that specific uptime setup.
Alright.
I on stream.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, this. Forgot.
Don't stand on the arrow.
Watch and learn.
Please don't stand on the arrow. Please don't stand on the arrow.
Sorry.
Oh, look at that massive cannon.
Alpha.
Alpha.
Our skills are as sharp as ever.
Hey, look, my melee combo button is up now.
Yeah, you
That's
just gotta be able to do it at range like this.
We need that.
I'll erase you.
Where am I? I'm this one. Cool. Oh.
Rue?
Am I
Like,
done?
well,
Is it over?
Yes.
oh.
Flip,
I'm
flip.
sorry. Yeah. Hey,
Die!
did I misinterpret the buff?
What buff did you have?
I had the blue one.
To the side is
There-
never correct.
There are two blue ones.
Doesn't matter.
there-
You have the blue one, the purple one,
There's
or the
three
arrow.
blue
did I have
ones.
the arrows? I bet I had.
There's
the
a blue arrow, and that's why I don't like saying the blue
yeah,
one.
I see. Yeah, the blue arrows. Okay. Also, what do you? What? I don't understand how going to the side. It's right here in the picture that you go off to the side, to the left.
On my side, there were two people on the left side.
Yeah, we lucked out because it was
Yeah.
the donut, but it is
But I wanted to,
yeah.
as a reminder, it's
Fa-
tank
facing-
healers left, facing the boss, and DPS right. Tanks healers,
Hey, Rue.
DPS.
If we're using left, right, center,
Mhm.
front of center,
Yes, arrows are here. Purple.
this ain't
purple.
right.
Oh yeah, no, you can't be back there.
Yeah, you gotta be like on the bull.
Gotcha.
It is this triangle of acceptance.
Yep.
And it is quite precise.
Mhm.
Hey, it's a debuff salad again, guys.
It never
The
changes.
debuff garnish.
Debuff garnish.
You do only get one at a time, really.
At least it's not
Yeah.
fucking.
Yeah,
Next
this
time.
it's not sunrise.
That's later.
I'm just assuming that we get an actual salad later.
No, I want spinach.
Gross. Love yourself.
I
Eat
love
a real
spinach.
food.
I love spinach. It's yummy.
A real food.
Look, I
was gonna say you're not a rabbit, but I am looking at a rabbit.
Hi.
I used to hate spinach as well, and then I realized it's because I never had just fresh leaf spinach. It
Yeah.
was always that that frozen
weird
block.
slop.
Yeah. I don't like cooked spinach, but I'm okay with salad spinach.
Salad spinach's the best.
Meanwhile, I can't stomach leafy greens unless I shred them into a smoothie.
Out front.
Well, good news. You can put so much spinach in a smoothie.
I do, in fact, grab just a whole ass handful.
God, love yourself. Eat real food. Like
What you got against
candy.
smoothies?
I have a disorder.
Narrowing, healers bad, everybody in, healers out.
Candy or like a chocolate bar.
Everybody out, tanks in.
Ellery surviving on vitamin gummies.
In,
and
ranged out. Out, melee in.
Oh no, Hillary! You wouldn't survive that if you ate your spinach!
I got Ellery.
How did I die?
I'll get Nethos.
Iron deficiency!
Popeye told me so.
You got hit with the second witch hunt, so you might have taken the melee one.
Did
I pressed
I'm
the button.
melee.
You might have taken the ranged or the healer one.
I took my range one, that's all I know.
Hey, get the
I
cardinal!
will
Cardinal!
hard cast that.
Cardinal!
Cardinal.
Oh yeah, I don't have any mana.
Yep, hard cast.
Gathering either, but to what end?
Charlie.
I missed what the left side was, so I'm going to trust
Alpha
on.
Charlie.
Thank you.
Charlie. Spread.
Nethos, no!
That was my fault.
No, why hello there.
Nethos.
We're so
Gang
far
Ellery.
from each other, though. I don't understand how that could be.
It snapshotted me scooching towards you like a fool.
Clocks!
I don't know what the things go off.
How's this?
We recovered. That's the important part.
Honestly, a little amazing.
Just in case anybody needs it.
Do the thing with the thing.
I guess.
You can.
Because I have to.
I'm cool with dying some more. Buddies!
I don't think that's true.
Dude, with how much I'm nothing everything right now, pretty okay with dying.
Oh, this is a long run.
Did
That's
I?
my bedroom. I got you.
How about
Not two? What happened?
He didn't make it.
I didn't make it.
Ah.
I was basically in the opposite corner.
So
That I
you
was
didn't
going.
make it.
Yeah.
Electrope has
Not on the arrow? Not on the arrow?
Watch and learn.
Sorry, you're gonna have to remind me about
Yeah,
that.
this is why I'm saying it.
Alpha.
Alpha?
Yes.
Woohoo! Okay, I'm good.
I'm saying it after.
I can get him.
I'm saying it after having pugs that just sit on there, making it impossible to see. Correct side?
I think I'm here, yeah. Wow! Okay.
Don't get
hey,
Betrayer up in time. I tried.
If there's a wrong ion cluster, it explodes, huh?
No.
If you die with one of the other debuffs, you explode
still off.
immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which then sets off any near you, which then set them all off.
Yep, chain reaction.
Electrope has many uses.
Why can't she just use it? If it has many uses and endless potential, why can't she just turn it into the other souls she needs?
I have some suggestions for her workshop, but you don't want to hear them.
Go on.
I assume
enlighten us.
Sim's chat already talked about a sex toy.
Yeah, I mean, that's still what I'm thinking about.
This is nothing personal,
got so many
but I
ribs.
must
For her
have your
pleasure.
soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned.
Hey, Bree. I shall hydrate in just a second, but welcome. Hope you're doing all right. You joined on a very awkward conversation that just happened.
So fucking weird.
If one needs wings,
What?
one needs simply make them.
All right, let's get that hydrate while I can.
A wickedly divine.
Oh, I'm a fool.
Is it over already?
Back in. It's gonna be sport.
Oh my!
Out north.
Down hard.
I got robbed by my snapshot.
Goodbye!
I think this is a just jump.
Good
I also
night.
need to take a look. It has not been throwing the water bottle, and it should be a 1 in 3 chance.
I think he was just sarcastically commenting.
No one here. It's just been.
Half the wipes are due to hiccups in the architecture.
Yep.
Yeah.
Here's a question.
No one person's fault or anything like that.
Do we want to keep going, considering the hiccups, or are people starting to get frustrated, and would it be easier to just call it early tonight?
We need to do more Ion.
Yeah, we do need to do more
Yeah,
Ion.
I'm gonna keep going.
Okay. I just wanted to check if people were getting frustrated. It's
Oh yeah, no, that's fair.
We want to avoid throwing controllers, but we do gotta persevere.
Yep.
We're heroes.
Yeah.
On a note, I will also
Heroes always smile.
Actually, I think. Ignore me. I was saying something for later. They don't have it for Ion Storm.
It's lame.
They have it they have a sim for 3 mechanic, a solo. You can think about what you're doing sim for 3 of the mechanics to see do you understand the mechanic, but
A cup noodle?
2 of them came out too late for us, or 2 of them I found too late for us. You're sleepy but also hungry. Oh, is
I
it
think
too
there
late
might
to?
be
Do you
a
also
cup
have the thing
noodle
whereas if
for
you
Ion.
eat too close to when you go to bed, your stomach just
Can't
is
remember.
I'm afraid
all
to know
upset
what
and
that
angry
is.
at you all night, Bree?
Sure.
It's literally
simulator or
just
something.
it's literally just a test. Like you just put in that you're a DPS, it'll give you a random debuff, and you have to click where you would stand.
Oh, okay.
Did Lynn post that?
There's one for Sunrise that's also extremely helpful.
Yeah, that's the one that I might have posted it, but we'll worry about that later because that's when we get into phase 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
When we get into your face too. That was a stretch. I'm sorry.
I'd like it if this game's network infrastructure would take a stretch.
That is not the correct tank.
You're the wrong tank.
It's okay, I
Always
still have
happen.
more HP than Rue when I use that button.
This is nothing
Yeah.
personal, but I must have your soul.
Yeah, but it lost 10% of the shield. That could have been a 37k shield.
You know what? With the way tonight's been going, why not, Justin? Just do that. That's fine. I just went straight into wildfire for no reason. That's where I am mentally.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
It found one of your packets.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, you pressed this button like 6 minutes ago. I thought you might want it.
Run.
You said you wanted it, right? So here you go.
I'm sorry.
I did it. Just
In front.
I'm just remembering when the servers was giving the wrong buffs to people.
North.
I'm here. What do you want about?
Hello.
You panic.
Widening. Tanks. Bad. Everybody out. Tanks in. In. Healers out. Out. Melee in. In. Ranged out. Again, I want to apologize for not having the right fucking calls to make that clear.
We got it.
Those
We
are
got it
correct.
working. That's
Those are
what
the
matters.
good calls.
Did anyone die?
You've got the correct
No.
calls.
Okay.
No, I was meaning. Never.
In the. Yeah, you meant in the past. No, we. You've got the perfect calls. We love the calls you're doing now. Thank you. We appreciate you, Betrayer.
No, it's just
You're doing it.
optimization. goddammit!
Our conversation before raid?
That requires iteration.
To what end?
Alpha Charlie.
Internalize the compliment. You're doing a good job.
No,
Charlie.
Charlie, buddies.
God, what I wouldn't give for a fucking compliment that game.
I thought you were gonna say compliment.
gotta talk to
I was getting
Brian.
ready.
Yeah, I was
No,
just-
but we can get you a jock strap for
Call
25
Brian.
bucks.
He might hook you up. It
I
might
don't
be a bit of a
know.
stretch,
I don't
though.
know. He sent his wife a link for $25 promos.
I said what I said.
Bucks.
How's this?
If you're so inclined.
I appreciate that everybody was specifically included there. Good job.
Sure. Here, I'm here.
Just in case.
Buddies!
Hey there.
Yeah, don't do that.
Oh boy.
Ow.
Because we keep getting drive-by. Support
had to
keep drive-buying the center.
We had the mix-up of 3s north, 2 south happen.
That is.
When I go somewhere and I see 2 people there, I assume that I am wrong, even if I'm right. Because I know that I am stupid. And so
No,
I
that was.
just always assume I'm wrong.
What I'm starting to appreciate is that particular telegraph is also like it snapshots way before it fires.
I mean, that's
No.
snapshots in this game.
Not that one.
Then
No, they were in us as it hit and then
Yeah.
slid to the spot.
Yeah,
mean-
that was my bad.
As far as the game's displaying for me, yes, but I can't be trusted, right?
you know what? I probably just couldn't tell because there's nothing but a giant boss in my face right there.
That.
There. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of lightning.
The flare might be a bit much, honestly.
It's the fucking butt cape.
Last
Again.
night, our
Sushi rolls?
Sage was
Go
getting
get
a
that
migraine,
food,
and we
Bree.
got to Ion Cluster
Ignore
once,
the
and he
it
said,
being too
"This is
late.
it. I can't do any more of this tonight."
Get the tasty.
This is nothing personal.
And thank you for the
but
look.
I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
Butt cape is like one of the most insidious things I've ever seen from like a boss model in a fight.
The hanging on just straight GCD.
Ow.
Oh.
And I was looking at her butt cape instead of looking at Adel.
Wings, one needs simply make them.
The butt cape strikes again.
Yoda.
She's great wings!
Oh, Vixian for nothing.
How about that front?
That's good too.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Rhoda. Thank you, Ellery. Out. Front.
There's a reason she's.
No, good. Okay.
DPS reading it. North.
Nice.
That's a very good smudge. Oh, uptime. Oh, and it's good. Tanks in. Everybody in. Tanks inner. Please remember, move very little.
I'm sorry when you said ooh
I'm a
uptime. I
roll.
thought it was because it was the good.
Yes. That was the U. Healers out. Melee in. Ranged out.
I don't care
Yeah,
about
that's the uptime one where I can like do my draws while I'm waiting.
Sorry, at first I thought you... My
I thought
brain
Rhoda
went...
was the one.
You know what? Not important. Not important.
Too many jokes trying to go out at once. Form an orderly queue.
There is no limit to a
No, if we mess
Hey,
up the queue too
Kai?
many times, we get kicked out of the
Ooh,
instance.
sorry to hear that you had a cursed ultimate weapon.
Oh, we're out there anyway. Oh, the queen.
I'm kind of surprised I didn't.
Wait, no.
Hopefully you at least finished it decently. And a weapon.
Charlie, AC.
Okay. All right.
Charlie, buddies.
Let's get this.
Oh, that's not what I wanted. Oh well.
Oh, I missed that. Whatever.
Well, the internet ate my combo.
If you don't mind me asking, what made it so cursed?
That's when
And
it's
I
really
just
frustrating.
fucked up normally.
Hey guys, clocks.
Your internet has altered the deal. Pray it does not alter it further.
How's this?
Alright, I'm too long.
At least it's a new position.
Yeah. Just in case we need it.
Okay, yeah, I can't do that.
Hey, look at that.
Buddies!
I'm coming.
Hi, Rhoda.
I just.
Hey!
Yeah. Well, I didn't need to be alive. Oh wait.
I'm on the wrong side.
Take this!
This is going to be interesting.
Oh, really? We know the terminal point here.
Yeah.
Gang Nethos?
That was some crazy mid.
Good work.
Alright, I'll get Hillary. I'm gonna be slow
All
casting.
Do
right.
not stand on her.
Watch and learn.
Take it and we'll rescue you,
I
Hillary.
can't fix
Beta.
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 Whack. Okay. Yep. We're good. This is fine. I'm not scared.
We're all alive. That's the important
Having
part.
time there.
Have a mark. We're dead.
Yeah, why did you do that?
Raised you.
Was I not generating enough aggro?
Oh, I love the easy one. Oh.
Forward more.
Oh, was I too far forward?
No. I'm yelling at Rue.
Oh.
There's a lot going on.
There's a lot of people here.
So, interesting to note, I did not have an ion charge there, so I thought we were screwed. But I counted where there were 3 people, and it still worked that time.
Yeah, no, that would still work because the debuff... Yeah.
So if you ever get to that point and you have no ion charge, that means you are the person with the arrow on your side every single time. Because all you have to do for that debuff is stand in front and make sure the pink doesn't get hit by cone first.
But I didn't get it. I got the blue circle after I got hit and got my charge.
Oh, that's whack.
Da-da-da-da.
Oh, it was an all speedo rock, but you were in your
I
suit.
had
Oh,
an arrow thing?
okay.
Yeah,
now I understand
on
the
our
type
side,
of
I
curse you
definitely
mean.
got blue circle, and it gave me the charge after I
Hey,
got
at least you
hit.
got through it, though.
That's interesting. I was gonna say, I know at
Look
least
how
one
Soap's
time
events
I
brings
died
out
during Ions.
colorful
and got,
people, doesn't
like,
it?
No charge going into it, and I was able to just stand in the middle the entire time. And I was like, maybe I should just die during Ions.
By the
more.
way, I figured out how you don't how we get people up, but they don't have charge. You're immune to the charge because of res sickness from that. That's what happened. That's stupid.
Wait, say that again?
I was
Transcendence,
res.
stops
Transcendence blocks the charge.
Which charge are you talking about?
The initial charge.
The circly thingy.
The yellow or blue circles.
So which side you stand on?
The on.
Oh yeah,
But you
It
get that
blocks the
before
evocation.
she does her wild charge.
Mm-hmm. Yes. I was rezzed as she was casting Ion Charge. Everybody else got their charges, and I didn't because I was res. This was after I was standing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's what's happening.
You said charge. There's like 3 different things of charge.
I understand
so...
now. I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. But yeah, that's if you get up and have an instant, immediately pop it there. Basically, well, no, you can't because then you'll die to the.
At the same time, if you don't have the color, then well, like you said, you just see which side has fewer, or you take a quick look at the left and see which one only has. If you count 4 of one, then you just go to the other.
Yeah, there's recovery, but let's just go. The answer is to get that clean.
Yeah.
Just don't die.
Forehead.
Oh, you ask stupid questions, my boy.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
Okay.
Rhoda's been playing this game entirely through that add-on where she's drawing you and getting her combo off.
Okay.
If one needs
Alright, I'm
wings,
yelling.
Doing the drawing gets the.
Oh yeah, no, we know what you're yelling at, Cayman.
Are you asking me to get you pregnant? Like,
I like to
I
word
might need
things
to edit
forward that they
things.
sound like multiple things. I
What?
feel like you should
Well,
know
first
this.
of all, we need to get a Ouija board.
Front.
Oh god
How's
damn
a
it.
Ouija board gonna help him get pregnant?
I got the reference.
South.
A
That was
Luigi board.
aimed.
A Luigi board?
Mm-hmm.
To get him pregnant.
Pregnante?
Tanks in. Yes, everybody in, tanks in her.
There's a lot going on right now.
Back on their feet.
A lot
Time
of them.
to get pregante.
There we
Healers
go.
out. Melee in.
And they're done. Is it over already?
Ranged out.
It's like that.
Oh, that's
I got the.
yeah, all right.
I got making sure we're alive.
Yep.
I'm scared.
Thank you.
Got some bonus
They're still in it.
mitigated
But for how long?
Lines.
there is no limit to Electrope's potential.
Alpha.
She's gathering ether. But to what end?
Beta. North action.
That time.
Buddies. Alpha.
Suffering. I'm suffering.
Clocks after Ellery takes the business.
God, I wish.
It's just
You
can just hear it.
She did say I wish.
She did.
I swear to God, Ellery, you are tanking as a summoner.
Clocks.
This.
I don't know what happened.
Somebody got it, and I'm very happy about that.
Back to my old position. Oh, that's pretty far away, huh?
Oh, that's right next to him.
Nice.
Buddies!
Halo.
Okay. That was all
You're
right. Thank you.
Thank you for being there for me.
Yeah.
That was actually fucking crazy.
I saw the disorientation and went,
It only goes one
I
way.
saw Betrayer there for probably a solid 3 seconds, and then he disappeared to the other side of the arena.
fun.
Ion cluster.
Oh, what do you know?
Don't stand on the arrow.
Electrope
And
has many
what
uses.
the fuck was that?
I don't know.
Real, you're on the arrow.
I am not on the arrow, thank you very much.
Beta.
Her skills are as sharp as ever.
I apologize, guys. Awesome.
It happens.
Problem isn't DPS right now.
Erase you.
Be safe.
Oh, hi! Where's everybody? I think I sit here.
Position with your debuffs. Get ready to check. Swap.
Swap.
Oh, I wanna.
Twice, okay.
Sit here?
So you were not on, or maybe you were and I wasn't.
It's a lot of damage too.
Ah!
Swap.
That is an awful time for your thing to flash and go away. For your grass puddle.
Mm.
Yeah, I love how that's right in the fucking middle of 2 minutes.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if I was positioned badly or what for that second set.
This game can eat a dick.
We are getting there though. Just need to keep seeing it.
Yep.
I would appreciate seeing people in their correct locations.
I'm so sorry, Cayman. I don't want my curse to spread. I know it's not true, but it feels like,
This is nothing
for
personal,
whatever
but I
reason,
must have your soul.
I can find the people who are lagging. Like now you exist in my dimension.
Great. Wonderful. Send me back, please. Because it's not just like, yeah, I'm... God forbid I get 6 GCDs under hypercharge, but also...
One need simply make them.
Because I'll tell you right now, you don't look like you're lagging to me.
Back.
I know she does some teleporting, but I'm watching her like instant transmission in transitions.
Back.
No longer shall players have ping to bear them to parry.
South.
Henceforth they shall lag.
That's pretty good.
I tried.
Narrowing. Tanks. Good. Everybody in. Tanks enter. Please remember this is the low motion version.
Please keep your hands, feet, and legs inside the vehicle.
Healer's outer. In melee inner. Outranged outer. Dope. Good work, everyone.
Well, that did not bring me out of a inner cardinal.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
Alpha.
He's gathering Eva, but to what end?
Alphabet.
Not the soup.
No, the cereal this time.
All right. Beta. Buddies.
Back?
No.
Away from
Beta
me.
Buddies Blast.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're not going to get into that one. Just keep going.
No. It's just going to be an awful Mountain Dew flavor.
Yeah, sure.
I'm going to behave this time.
Yeah.
Actually, no. I actually have something for this. I saw a dude walking when I went to pick up Buster yesterday. With a big red shirt that just said beta on it.
That's very good.
Some people know what they're about.
You know, I respect it.
Oh, wow, guys. Wow, you guys are not moving.
Spread.
Oh, it is spread.
Hope you remember your spots.
I don't remember my spot.
Oh my god.
Nice work, Ellery.
Thanks. Rue was in my spot, but I
What?
let it go.
Yeah. Hence why you got the nice work call out.
Take this!
Ow.
You did some good shit there.
I got him.
You didn't get there in time.
I'm
Is
scared.
there the breed?
No!
I got Liv. You can get Rhoda.
Do not stand on her nipple.
I don't have the thingy!
Oh boy.
Don't tell Queen what to do.
Oh, look at that massive
Beta.
cannon. Her skills are as sharp as ever.
Rhoda,
What
you're
did I do?
blue. Nethos, you're yellow.
What am I?
Am I gonna die?
Yeah.
I'm already yellow.
I'm sorry, Liv, you're the yellow
Yeah, I
one.
think yeah. Other side came in.
Oh!
Boom.
That worked.
Yeah, I don't. If it's that bad, we're not doing the mechanics.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Not your
That
fault.
wasn't you.
In that anchor thing, I literally watched you all just stop in the middle of like the blast zones.
It's not your fault you caught Oregon.
Also,
Yeah.
you weren't the one who killed me, which
Yeah,
caused the domino effect.
I know, but this is bad.
I'm sorry, it turned into an internet vampire.
Be feasting good on caught Oregon for a while.
One last poll.
I was
Done.
requesting a call.
Mine is fine tonight because I complained about it.
Man, I wish that worked. It's not Comcast's fault here is the thing.
Give me the phone number to your Comcast.
I don't know. It might actually be because if it's the infrastructure and Comcast is the monopoly, it's Comcast lines.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a Comcast truck in like 5 years.
Then
can
it
get
sounds
them-
like it's
I can
Comcast's
get one
problem.
there in 20 minutes!
So I don't know if it's true for your area, but part of that might be also that they're not providing them cars anymore.
Yeah, they probably aren't.
I know
What?
when I worked there, I had to drive my own car, and I got mileage.
Jeez.
Were you a subcontractor?
Nope.
Oh wow, that's awful. That's real bad.
What the hell, Comcast?
If I had to drive
just
more
don't
than a
care.
certain distance, I got like extra mileage, but that's about it.
Yeah, they
I
just,
just
don't care. There's no options here. They don't have anybody to compete with.
You guys want to start an ISP in Oregon?
Good luck. Do you know why they have a monopoly? They didn't when I
They
moved
have a
here.
legal monopoly, I assume.
Yeah.
This is nothing personal, but I must
Ow.
have your soul.
I got you.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
Ran everybody else out with a bunch of lawsuits.
Based on what?
I don't remember exactly.
One hyper.
It wasn't
Here's
really
a
lost.
lawyer.
If one needs wings,
It's based on whatever they could drum up
Yeah.
at the time.
Oh, okay, so yeah, they're just throwing lawsuits left and right.
They were doing that, and also they basically have a deal with the city.
Front.
Is it the we own your
Lawyer on
streets kind of
retainer.
deal?
Oh, see, it's because I said it wasn't happening that it just.
I saw that Pokeball.
In. Front.
Uh-oh.
South.
Goodbye.
We're alive.
Widening. Healers. Good. This is the low motion one. Everyone out. Healers outer.
What I wouldn't give for Heat Blast to go off.
In. Tanks in. Out.
Also, I
ranged out.
apologize. It seems like we're having ads right in the middle of
In
this
melee.
last poll.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
I got him.
They're still in it! But for how long?
there is no limit to Electro's potential.
forgot.
He's gathering ether, but to what end?
Alpha Charlie.
Oh, I am real early.
Alpha. Spread.
Yeah, it is,
Sorry, Kim.
And they're down. Is it over?
I went to adjust for you.
I got Liv and you got Cayman. Clock?
You should be in your spot, Cayman.
What great?
Honestly, man, I don't even know if I can trust what I'm seeing right now. So
you are in your spot.
No, I'm talking about the
3 long.
RNG machine broke, dude.
I'm still haunted by that time I got desynced. But
Alright, we're dead.
when I resynced, the game remembered everyone's actions, so I got to practice the mechanic.
Oh dear,
I remember that. I remember looking at it going, what are you doing?
Yeah, no, that was the last one. Please, if you have a chance, brush up on the first few mechanics of Phase 2 in case we get there next week. But, yeah. Still, we did good prog this week. We cleaned up calls. We got to intermission once. We're, as Chief has mentioned and others have mentioned to me as well, once we get to Phase 2, a lot of the mechanics are not too bad, with, like, 1 or 2 exceptions.
I was gonna say, once you guys get to Phase 2, you're probably gonna be golden. Because, like, whenever you guys are getting clean to ion cannons, if you can get through ion cannons clean, your DPS is almost enough that you're probably going to skip res. If you get there clean. But, yeah. It's just Twilight you would have to worry about at that point.
Oh, I read that one, so I'm good on that.
Do we have
Yeah, you would do strike me as a Twilight.
Well, also, Chief, thank you very much for subbing for us tonight.
Yeah. It was actually fun. I've only done that from the H1 for, like, I think I PF'd it for a while on Monday, and we got to about the same spot on H1 that I've been to.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, with that, we are done for tonight. I've got 10 seconds still of ads. I'm going to have to apologize once that comes up. Because, yeah, Okay, it says everyone's back. Give it a second for Galcarb to confirm. Okay. And, yeah, sorry about that, everyone, with that last ad break. Unfortunately, I didn't hit the button in time to snooze it. But, yeah, we are done for tonight. GCC will be back doing more FF14 stuff on Tuesday of next week. And my next stream will be tomorrow, whereas I will be doing I'll be resuming the Hat in Time crowd control that I did previously. For those who aren't aware, with this crowd control, I do have it whereas you get free coins on a regular basis, so you won't need to spend money if you want to mess with me. And on Saturday, I will be playing Rogue Flight for the first time. I have overly hyped myself up for this game, and I'm hoping that it continues to live up to the expectations that the demo has set for me. But yeah, thank you all very much for tuning in tonight. I hope you all enjoyed, and hope everyone takes care. And as always, for the Twitch side of things, who is on to toss a raid over to? I have more options now. First, let's see who is on this list. And then let's take a look to see who is on for the Eldenwood team and what any of them are doing. thought I saw someone playing Final Fantasy XIV, realized I clicked on myself. I was excited for a second there. Maybe? Oh, there we go. Found someone who is doing, 14. We're going to go ahead and, raid General, Gravy, who, they're doing some 14. I'm not sure what, but they say they're currently appreciating the sparkles. So let's go say hi to them. Again, thank you all very much for watching tonight, and hope you all take care.